Yo, 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 yo. What up, people. Sorry for the little latest, but we here. Welcome to the Patriots VIP Podcast. Is your host, True the King. And my man here, man, from Boston's own.
Maybach Sports. Y'all already know. Sorry
Absolutely,
for the delay, y'all.
absolutely.
Pardon for the
But we
delay.
here.
We here.
We here though, man. Listen, how you feel? How you been feeling, Maybach, man? Hey, AFC East champions, man.
We back, man. Back on top,
The
man.
Patriots,
Back
the
on top.
Patriots championship. The Patriots championship. Yes,
We
I said
back.
it, y'all. The Patriots East championship. That's listen, y'all know how much money we got. Y'all know how hey, shout it had to be and listen, it's so good, man. We got it on the Jets and the Bills laws. Shout out to the Eagles. I thought I never had to say that, but shout out to the Eagles. Y'all had me worried though. Good God Almighty, y'all had me worried. But shout out to the Eagles, man, and the Jets, and winning against the Jets, man. Beautiful, man. It couldn't be any better to win the AFC East title. Couldn't be any
Exactly.
better. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Hey, true story too. Some of y'all Jets fans, the coach got since 1970. The coach got more AFC East titles than the Jets. They ain't been in the division since like what like 03.
Oh, the Jets? Oh, I can't even remember. What, Mark Sanchez probably?
You know what I'm saying? The coach got more AFC East titles since
Oh, yeah,
1970. And
definitely.
they ain't been a division. They ain't been a division in years. I won't put that out there. I'm sorry. I'm being petty, but like I'm just random NFL fact. The coach got more. Listen, the coach are currently in the AFC South. They have more AFC East titles since 1970 than the New York Jets. So hey, take that as
Yeah,
you want to take it. But
exactly.
hey, man,
Let's get to that breaking
let's
news,
go.
man.
Breaking
Breaking
news.
news.
We
Breaking
gonna get this out the
news.
way. We doing. Let's get this out. That's perfect. Perfect. Great
Exactly.
idea. Great idea.
For real.
Um,
Go ahead.
Stephon Diggs, been charged with a strangulation of December 2nd or something. I don't know
Yeah,
exactly,
December
but
2nd. Yeah, December 2nd.
yeah, December 2nd by his former chef.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm yeah, and then now he's I guess I mean he got arrested and everything, which like I said before, I mean once then the news broke today, so
Correct.
yeah, it's crazy. How you feel about it, maybe?
I think it's I find it odd that him and his brother on the same day, his brother
Yeah,
actually got released by the Cowboys. And
yeah,
now they said that before we came live, I was catching some videos that says that he alert the Patriots. The Patriots organization does know about it. They don't have too much information, but they will do their investigation. And already know the NFL doesn't play with when it comes to domestic violence or just that men beating up women type of thing or putting hands on women.
yeah.
So again, I find it odd that it's coming up now and it didn't come up earlier in the season. But I guess it might have been the chef, going to the police. I don't know. I just find it odd. You know what I mean? That's my whole thing. I find it odd. And supposedly he has a court date. And from my understanding, the court date that is set would be in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, he
So
trying to push
this
it
is
back to March.
yeah,
I
it's
saw that.
wild, man. Yeah, it's wild. So, hopefully it does get pushed back. Hopefully this gets taken care of. Hopefully, you know, um, no domestic violence should happen, period. But,
Right.
again, I just find it odd that him and his brother is in the news and it both was breaking news. I think Jerry Jones
Yeah.
is a fool anyways you know, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, we got the elephant out the room. How you feel about the situation? What do you think about it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely crazy.
Mhm.
Um, how I feel about it. I mean, it I don't. It's I don't. To be honest with you, it is weird timing of it for
Correct.
sure.
Hmm.
I don't. Me personally, I don't think he did anything because for one, like, why he ain't been bit? Like he, why if somebody put their hands on you like that, why he just got like he so you taking all this time to press charges now? Why didn't press charges immediately?
Correct. Correct. Somebody was reading the I guess text messages between him and the chef,
Yeah,
and it
but yeah,
kind of
but that
seems.
doesn't say that don't
Mhm.
say nothing about he put his hands on her though. I
No,
mean,
no, I know,
you
but
said
I'm
like a
just saying
dispute.
it seems like
Yeah,
he is somebody that she was cooking for him, and they might have, been intimate. I'll say that.
right.
It seems like they was intimate, and I don't know this woman. I don't know the story. I wasn't there. But to me, I'm just going off of what the text
Yeah,
messages
yeah.
back and forth. It
And
seems
listen,
like some
Stephon
vindictive
Diggs.
thing. It seems
Yeah,
vindictive.
that's and Stephon Diggs. Listen, we all know like people. I seen y'all on social media. Y'all being nasty, putting that old video of the Vikings video. If they were to date, they said that's nasty to try to show
Hmm.
shade with this
Yeah,
situation. Just
yeah.
because, however, his personal life, how he deal with women
Hmm.
doesn't correlate the fact that he put hands on anybody. This not
Correct.
just women. Just that's nasty. Try to correlate that of
Correct.
him being a quote unquote, let's say alleged, listen or whatever, being people accused of being a womanizer has
Correct.
to do with him putting hands on women. Like that's come on.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah, that's
people like
nasty work.
that's like come on now. And it's the weird timing of it. And I think they try to settle
Hmm.
whatever case may be.
Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
like you said, that don't mean you're guilty too just because you settle. Because once, like you said, you gotta
Correct.
deal with these court things. You trying to listen, I don't got time for all that because regardless of you guilty or not, I gotta pay for all these fees anyway. And it's like, bro,
Correct.
and for one, I think like it's a money thing. It's a
Correct.
vindictive thing and in the bag, whatever case may be.
I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
listen,
He
if
would
if we
call
want
you
to compare, right? Jabril Peppers had a similar issue last season,
right.
or early, was it last season? Yeah, last season, and or whatever. But he was found innocent or not guilty in that case.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah.
let me just say this to anybody that's on my page that might not see my face. I'm having technical difficulties, so that's why I don't have my camera, just to update y'all again. But like I said, I just know the NFL is strict on these type of charges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everyone has a day in court. We already know everybody has a day in court. We know it's supposed to be fair. You're proven innocent till
Yeah.
guilty. You
He
know what I'm
he, he
saying?
gets
Innocent.
suspended.
Hmm.
Best case scenario, he gets suspended next year. I mean, 'cause he is getting suspended. It don't matter
Yeah.
what.
You think it'll be next year?
Hopefully, that's the best case
Correct.
scenario. They moving it.
Correct.
If they move it to March, whatever case may be, because they normally they'll convict somebody when the situation is over with, whatever.
Hmm.
Then
Correct.
they whatever case may
Correct.
be,
Correct. Because
and
the
if for
team the team got to do their investigation, and the NFL got to do their
yeah,
investigation. So,
but the
you know,
investigation gonna be completely over with till the court comes
mm,
and
correct.
or whatever the
Correct.
case may be, and I don't know. I will see. I mean, hopefully, like you said, that's why they try to move it to March. Because, like I said, the AFC Championship game, like, cause he allowed to play. Cause he literally been playing. That was mind you, that was like the Giants game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He been playing. He been playing ever since. The NFL
Correct.
knew about. The NFL knew about it too.
But from what I'm understanding, some I don't know if they was correct, but on one video that I watched, the dude said this occurred when he was a Bill. So it's like if it happened when he was a Bill, why did, like you said, why did the
Yeah, that's what
that's yeah, that's what one dude said, and the dude's a
I
credible
gotta
dude.
go.
Yeah, he does
That's
his research.
wild.
I got to look it up again, but
No, that's even more wild. That's
correct.
how long ago
If
that
it happened
was.
exactly, and now you just pressing charges again. When I like I said, when the dude was breaking down the emails, their text message or whatever, it seemed like he slept with her. He also was going to give her money for a restaurant for her business or whatever.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. It seems vindictive to me, and him saying no, and it's just like, oh, word. you don't want to invest in my business anymore. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of people can be vindictive, men and women. Like I said, I
Right.
don't know this lady from Adam, you know what I mean, from a hole in the wall. So I can't speak too much. You know what I'm saying? The courts will handle what they got to handle. The Patriots organization, they all know about it. Obviously, if it was that bad, you already know the Patriots don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? They don't
Look
play
at
no game.
hey, they
You
don't.
know,
I mean, Aaron Hernandez situation.
correct. You know what I mean? The
One
NFL
week
don't
he
play.
there,
Correct.
one
Ray
week he
Rice
there, one week he
situation.
just right,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
So
And like I said before, and the reason why that Ray Rice he got more trouble with it because the video popped out.
correct.
But like I
Correct.
said, where's the and this is why I'm saying so where the evidence is you if you being assaulted and all this like
Correct.
you just coming out and he's known for first of all nobody say he's known first of all Chris go you're being nasty nobody say he's known for these things. I say he's known for being quote unquote a quote unquote womanizer. That's what
Correct.
he's been portrayed over the years.
Look how many women
I'm
he
not
got
putting that
pregnant.
out.
Yeah. Look how
I
many.
mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not
Correct.
trying to get his personal life, but that's, I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is, and you
And
know
no
what I mean.
woman
And
have came out and said anything. This is the first. You get what I'm saying?
right,
So, like you said, that video about would you let him date? The reason why they said no,
right,
it wasn't, oh, he be beating up women. It's just that they know he's a player. You get what I'm
right,
saying? Whatever he does.
exactly.
That's why they was saying it. So people releasing that video and try to like balance it out doesn't even make no sense.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
nasty work.
Correct, correct.
And
It don't
Chevron
work
Days
that
getting
way.
away. That's just nasty timing by the Cowboys. So we going to
Correct.
release
That's
Chevron
why I'm
Days.
saying like this is funny to
Nasty
me
work.
that both of them are in the news. One being released, and that's on Jerry Jones. What was the situation with his
Yeah.
brother, anyways? What he fell in? What was it? The TV
Well,
fell
it
on
was
him or
some.
something?
I- Yeah, but he was healthy. He's healthy. It was. I know it was a situation where,
Hmm.
uh, he wanted when there was a Christmas game against the Commanders. He's
Hmm.
from the area in Maryland, so
Yeah.
he wanted to stay. He wanted to stay,
Hmm.
but they told him no. He had to go back to because he's just his thing. Like, well, if I'm already here, why do I got to go back with the team? And they
Listen,
told him no.
this is
And they
this is
told
the
him
thing.
no.
This is where I have to be like, dude, listen. And I'm glad you brought that up. I was watching an interview of Julian Edelman, Gronkowski, and Patrick Chung. And that was kind of brought up. Gronkowski being from Buffalo, he
Right,
said where his parents' home is closer to the stadium compared to where the team hotel was, right? Distance
right.
wise. He asked Bill if he could just stay at his parents' house and go to the stadium and meet up with them. And Bill said no. And he just listened to Bill and stayed at the hotel. So you bringing that up, I'm glad you brought that up because you reminded me
Yeah,
of that because I watched that interview today.
yeah.
So him,
But
come on, bro, like,
it's a little bit different though because they had days off because this is a Thanksgiving
hmm
game. They
hmm
had days off after this. It wasn't this had they had days off. They had plenty of days
okay,
off, and that's a little bit different though. Like this is
I
Thanksgiving.
get it, I
This
get
is
it, but true,
Thanksgiving. You having days off.
this is your
Okay,
career, bro.
yeah,
This your
this is
career,
professional, but this is we got days off after this. I get what you're saying, but
yeah.
but the how the Patriots okay, we playing against a Buffalo on a Sunday.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. The next thing, and we got to get we don't have a couple of days off. We got like what 1 day off.
Yeah,
Not even that. Like
if that,
I don't
if
think
that,
that. So it's like
yeah.
if that. That's different. We talking about like you playing they playing the Commanders,
Hmm.
whatever. I mean, I don't know. Like, can I just we already here, whatever. I mean, I don't think. And granted, like my thing, if you having 2 days off,
Hmm.
because here's the thing. So basically, it basically was like, okay, I got come back to Dallas, then just fly right, literally to fly back.
Bro,
That
that
was the situation.
I was about to
That
say
was
that yeah, but dog, he
like
should have just did that.
it was. I mean,
I
that's what
get
he
the point
did.
you're saying. He could
That's
just
what he
stay
that's what
there.
but he you know what I'm saying? That's what he did. He asked. That's
Yeah.
what he did, but it was like I guess it was a big issue, but it's like I don't know. I mean, if it's technically like it's Thanksgiving weekend, whatever the case may be,
Hmm.
that's if it was any other like situation, sure. But like Thanksgiving weekend per se, I mean, I don't know. It ain't like y'all doing anything anyway. Y'all not even that's neither here or there. But
Mm.
I'm just, you know, what I mean, that's neither here or there. But I
I
mean,
think they would from what I was gathering, like some information a little bit about it, is that he didn't want to play for them this year anyways. Like he didn't care
that's
to.
true too. Yeah, he
Yeah,
did. Yeah, that was thing on the phone. I mean, he
you
was
know.
like, "Hey, he on waiver, and he's on waivers,
He's
and
on waivers. So what do you think? Pats? I'm hearing that he
I'm not.
might
I
not be
wouldn't
signed.
mind it.
He might not get signed this year. I
Yeah,
think they said somebody said he might clear waivers, or rumors is he might clear waivers and then get picked up. But to
yeah.
me, the Pats could use, hey, his brother's already here. His brother could give him how it is out here. Hey man, the Patriots don't play. They ain't the
Now I don't
Cowboys.
know. I don't know. But he be. Thing about Diggs though, man, he
Mhm.
ball hawks way too much. He gambles way too much though. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
He
that was
gambles
the
way
Dan
too much.
Quinn. That was the Dan Quinn's defense that had him gambling. Because from what I see, it's just like how with
Y'all
any
feel, I
player,
feel,
the
yeah.
system.
I'll
It's
say this.
always the coach
I'll
and the
say
system.
this.
Uh huh.
I'll say this. If Bill Belichick was here, I'll be more comfortable with it. I'm not. I mean, I'll be more comfortable with the idea.
Hmm.
I'll say that because I feel Bill could coach corners. I think he
Correct.
can coach corners just as good as anybody.
Correct. Because I was gonna say
He
that. I was
understand
gonna
that
say that, but at
positions.
the same time, a change of scenery does help sometimes.
Yeah, no, I do, but he
Culture.
does gamble. But he does even with the Dan Quinn system or not. He is known. I think
Hmm.
he has a talent as a very good corner. He don't make all pro for no reason. I
Yeah.
understand that,
Correct.
but he does gamble a lot. He allowed a lot of big plays, and that's the
Yeah.
reason why they released him too. Though it's like the other things, of course. But I'm not denying, but it's like they paid him all that money and they just released him.
Hmm.
Mind you, this guy is an all pro corner. He's still pretty young.
Correct.
So
Well,
I
the
mean,
Pats
it's the
play
reason.
zone. If he if he want to gamble, you know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying? They play.
hey, I don't like you said. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it.
Mhm.
Um, I
It's
would
not
not
like he's
mind
gonna
it.
come here and start, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? He
yeah,
would come
y'all.
in
I agree with
spots.
that.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
would come in spots. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
either which way, man. Listen, I love my teams to be super talented at, you know, um, the best positions. Corner
right.
being one of them, safety, middle linebacker, DN. You know what I mean? Quarterback.
Yeah,
Receiver. So I don't know. But hey, if it ain't broke, we don't need to fix anything. You heard? So, but hey, you can always use extra help. We did
yeah.
sign a few
I definitely
guys.
don't mind that. Yeah,
Yeah, we definitely we signed a few guys, and I'm wondering now too. The Patriots signed like what a receiver. I forgot
yeah,
homeboy's name. Last name is Smith. So
yeah.
did they notice dig things? Was coming up. Did they know maybe it's a possibility? He might be sat down. Who knows?
Baby, who knows how the NFL works? You gotta be, you know what I mean? You gotta be.
Correct. Correct.
That's why I like Chisholm got in there.
Yeah, Chisholm
Um,
too. I forgot about
shout out
Chisholm.
to
So
Chisholm. Shout out to Chisholm getting his first ever touchdown against the bum ass Jets.
correct. Correct.
Shout out to Chisholm. Shout out to Chisholm getting his first ever touchdown, man.
Yep.
That was
That's
dope.
a crazy
You
name
know
though.
what I
His
mean?
first name Efton,
F10,
Efton,
yeah, F10,
Efton, Efton
F10,
Chisholm the third.
yeah. Now, hey,
So
Diggs and Trayvon Diggs and Ravens is not a bad move either, though. I wouldn't. Any Maryland.
mhm.
I mean, hey, not a bad move. Not a bad move. He
Washington,
went there either.
Washington can use him.
Washington ain't gonna make no playoff. I'm the Ravens have a chance to make the playoffs, and he can get
Yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Because
mean? Shoot, that secondary needs some.
I did read he would like to go to a postseason team though, a team that's
Yeah,
going to be in the postseason.
I can see him being the Ravens next year. Anyway, I mean, they need the help, so
Yeah,
and he'll be not, and he's not gonna be on a crazy deal that did so. But yeah, man, like I said, that's the situation with Stephon Diggs. We'll give you more updates on how that's gonna go. Crazy
correct.
situation. Yeah, man, it's wild, man. Cause
Let's
I
get
mean,
to this past game. Let's get to that.
let's get it. Let's pass game, man.
Woo. Bro, listen, I was on the road. And it's funny because the same guy that I didn't mention his name, but the one who was updating the Stephon Diggs situation, he was saying, "Man, this is the type of game where your girl want to get intimate. You get intimate because you don't really care. It's the Jets. And this is a New Yorker saying that, right? He's like, this is
Right.
one of them games you just be like in and out the room. You got your phone, you got the TV on. The game is on, of course, but you being occupied by other stuff. And I was laughing because I was on the road, and it's funny because they was like, "Yo, you want to watch the game off my iPad?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm cool." And they was like, "Wow, you don't care about a Patriots game?" I said, "No, it's not that. It's the Jets." You know what I'm saying? We're playing
I
the
don't.
Jets. You know
It
what I'm
ain't that
saying?
deep. It's just the
Yeah, it
Jets,
ain't that
man.
deep. It's the Jets. So I was keeping the update though. I was on YouTube watching the YouTube Patriots live stream, not the Patriots, like the game, official game, but like the
Right.
updates, what I mean, keeping me updated. And I remember when I logged on, it was already 14-0, and I'm like, hold on,
Yeah.
14-0,
Yeah. They, I,
and
they
yeah.
put hands on feet on Jets, man.
Yo, what
I
do you
was
think?
like,
You think that was a practice? They was running
nah,
plays,
nah.
practicing.
I mean, I think the Jets is bad. It's a combination thing. Jets is bad, and, and listen, sorry, I feel bad for Aaron Glenn.
Uh-huh. He's in
Because
the hot seat
I mean,
already.
man,
That's sad.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you did turn the interview. You did turn the interview down. You did turn the interview down with the New England Patriots. Just saying, you did turn it down
Hmm.
because I do think you could use a good head coach. I think you could be a good head coach. You did turn because I do because Jets is just terrible. I don't think it's like the Jets is just terrible. It's not his fault. But you did turn down the interview for the New England Patriots before Mike Vrabel got the job. That's so we don't forget that happened. Aaron
Hmm.
Glenn did turn down the interview. If y'all didn't know, interview to the New England Patriots. I'm just
Hmm.
saying, but I guess we don't like black coaches. I guess we don't like black head coaches. You did they offered you a interview and you didn't and you declined it. You
Yeah.
declined it.
Yeah.
That's
He did.
before Mike Vrabel was even a possibility per se. When
Yeah.
Jerry Mayo, it was what that's if I'm
Because they
hey,
did they
I'm
did
just
interview
saying.
a lot of other guys, candidates before Mike Vrabel got interviewed. So that is right. So
Okay, Tiffany, why would he do that when Jerry Mayo got fired? But okay, that's understandable. People get fired every day. It's not coaches get fired. Okay, so if okay,
listen, y'all got to stop
let's
with
do
this
this. Let's do
colorism
this.
thing
The
because
black okay. Granted,
go ahead.
you can say that's fair. You can let's go and use it as fair. But okay, but then the Patriots say, you know what? Let's interview another. So which one is it? If because they interviewed literally another black. They wanted them. They were interested in him being the head coach. For real. Let's be honest. If he would have got the interview, he probably would have got the job. Most likely got the job. Let's not forget that was one of the, I think we talked about this maybe that was one of the guys that we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people wanted Patriots fan wanted with Aaron Glenn, defensive minded coach.
Mm-hmm.
So
Success.
I don't and like I said the Jets are just terrible. Jets is just terrible. It's like you said, it's not that ain't his fault. Jets is just terrible.
That's Woody
I mean,
Johnson's fault. It's the owner's fault. It starts with the owner, man. But hey,
so, but that being
that's
said, but all I'm saying, you did turn the interview down. I'm just gonna put it out. You did turn the interview down. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. And we need
Because
to
I,
stop with the
because
color, the skin tone thing, because obviously Gerard Mayo was the first black head coach for the New England Patriots. So if it was a color thing, he would have
he
never.
didn't do himself a disservice. But he didn't do himself a disservice either, though. And like I said
Correct.
before, though, I'm telling you that Aaron Glenn is better than Gerard Mayo. He's a Jets. I'm so this is
Yeah.
not no. I like Gerard Mayo as a player. I've been a
Correct.
fan of Gerard Mayo for years. I don't have
Correct.
no reason to lie for it. When it comes to his job, he was not good. When it comes to Aaron
Correct.
Glenn, now Aaron Glenn getting fired this season, now that's kind of be crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm a Patriots fan. He's a Jet, so I don't have no reason to lie for it. I don't think Aaron Glenn is bad.
Yeah.
I don't.
I just think
They
the
compete
team is
because they
bad.
competed because I tell you this, the players still play for him because even you look at the scores before hit you a
Correct.
10. They was out
Mhm.
there trying. They would
Correct.
compete. They were trying to compete. They was just
Correct.
not. They're not good.
They
They
need to
gave
get they
away
need to draft a quarterback. That's where it starts
right,
at. You know what I mean? Like Vrabel coming into this situation was set up for him. You know what I mean? He got a quarterback
right,
that's already there. That was the third pick. You know what I mean, in the draft. So it all starts with having a good quarterback. I mean, I'm not saying you could have a bum coach.
right.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But having a good quarterback makes a big difference as well.
Right.
So, and we could talk about the dog. This is crazy. I had posted like the news clip in New York about the Jets, how the fans is mad. And then one dude was like, "Yo, they sucked my whole lifetime." And the dude was like, young. And I'm like, damn, now that I think about it, I don't recall the Jets. Like, I mean, they had some little sparks with Mark Sanchez. They was all right. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. An organization to be that bad for that
Yeah,
long,
they
who's
terrible.
really at fault here? It's the
And
owners.
you in New York, you in a big market too. That's the only
Correct.
make it like
Correct.
that's even makes it even worse. Like you wouldn't one of
Correct.
the biggest markets. You wouldn't like the first or second biggest market in
Correct.
the country.
Yeah.
And for here's the now hold on. If Mark River didn't get hired, who would have got the job though? Maybach. All honestly, if he because
Well, I know, the guys that they liked it. If Mike Vrabel didn't get it, would have been, Ben Johnson would have been one of the guys.
yeah, but Ben Johnson went to Chicago, but he's not going to turn.
No,
But
no,
he's
I
going to
know,
go to
but I'm just
Chicago,
saying. I'm talking about as far as like candidates.
right?
Like if Mike
Yeah, I
Vrabel
know they
didn't get
wanted.
it,
Right,
go
I
ahead.
know, but let's be real. Ben Johnson was going to turn that Chicago. That Chicago job was more intriguing than the Patriots job. That's just a
I,
fact.
I mean, he did take. He did. I think he came and interviewed though. He
No, he
came here
did.
and
He did
interviewed.
interview.
Yeah,
Of course, he's going to take the interview. But then
yeah,
he looked at the Chicago.
yeah.
You're not turning
He
that down.
no. I mean, I get it. I don't listen, man. I'll put it like this. I don't even think Drake Maye thought he was going to play this good this year. And I know a lot of players are confident.
Right,
The point I'm trying to make is, it's off of what you just said. I think Ben
right.
Johnson looked at homeboy a little bit better than May.
And,
You get what I'm
and they
saying?
have better weapons. And
Yeah,
let's just be
yeah, correct,
real. They were supposed
correct.
the Bears are supposed to be better this year. Okay, I put it this way: the Bears are supposed to be, and you can debate. I'm not saying if you want to say the Bears better. I don't. Well, you ask me, they not.
Hmm.
But
No,
but
same
hey,
here.
a lot of Bears are supposed to be better than the Patriots anyway this year. So he went
Correct,
to a situation where it's like,
correct,
we could compete in this division in the NFC
correct,
North. So
correct, correct.
I mean, I'm okay. So
No,
it
I'm
was gonna
with you.
be
I
hard for
know the
Ben
point
Johnson
you're
to get
making. I'm
here.
with you on
I'm
that.
just saying
Yeah.
realistic. I'm saying realistic choice because Mike realistic outside Mike Vrabel, outside that it probably been Eric Glenn.
Correct, correct.
That's why it was a big deal when he turned the interview down. He went to the New York Jets. Am I okay with that being said too? New York Jets do coach. They fire coaches willy nilly anyway. Don't matter what your color is. They did Robert
Correct.
Saleh dirty, and I'm not saying he didn't put no accountability, but come on,
What you
they
call
just
them?
did other
What you call
Robert
them?
Saleh.
Salad
Well,
dirty.
my fault. My fault. Robert Saleh.
Salad.
My fault.
Robert
My
Salad.
fault. My fault.
He said
My fault. My
salad
fault.
dirty.
Says Chris. I can't pronounce his name, but I don't forgot to pronounce his name
Salas.
correctly.
I think it's Salas or something like that.
Salas, he
Yeah.
the 49er defensive coordinator, and he's
Correct.
not. He was. I don't think he was terrible. So my
Correct.
thing is, So if you want to use that, you can say anything about the Jets.
Yeah.
Like
Correct.
I'm just saying, they do that. So they real terrible coaches. Period. No matter what. So I just
Yeah.
feel though, like I mean, I just want. That's a little jab because I'm just saying it's a little. Because I like Eric. I think Eric Glenn is very good. I just think his team is just trash. I just jabbed at him
Correct.
because hey, you turned the interview down, and now
I
AFC
mean,
East
plus
now
plus
turns
two,
the team
when you
AFC
let
East
your
champs.
the two best players to go, or
Right. Which
I'm
wasn't his
shocked.
fault.
Yeah, I'm shocked they kept Brees Hall there still. But when you
Maybe.
let your two best players go,
Yeah.
what's that telling the coach? The coach that's telling you like, oh, we ain't trying to win this year, bro. Like you
Right.
said, the last few years they've been drafting like in the top 5, right?
Right.
The last few years, you can't get it. They can't get it right for nothing, bro. They can't do right at
Exactly.
all. They had Sam Darnold. What they do? Traded him. They picked up, what was it? Zach something. What was the kid's name? Zach something.
Oh, Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
He
What
a
happened?
backup
He's
now.
not. Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. So whose
Yeah,
fault?
man.
You know what I
Justin
mean?
Fields. Justin
Yeah,
Fields. He just don't got
like,
it. He
yeah,
just don't
they
got it.
traded for him. Yeah, come on, like.
And my thing is for real, like if you ask me, they don't need a draft record. Like they need to try to get like these Malik Willis's and Mac Jones or something like that. Like be honest with you, if they can get like, or if they can draft one, cool, like a Mendoza or something like that. I don't know, but like that being
think they
said
do
too,
good. I think they do good as far as drafting offensive linemen, D linemen, corners, safeties, and stuff like that.
Their defense is straight. Their offense be ain't good. They just don't. It's just not put together. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, correct. No, you're right. You're right. I think
They
they did too.
receivers,
Head coach hiring too. It'd
they
be like, bad.
were
When they got like a
they do
defensive.
need a quarterback. But to be
Mhm,
honest with you, the past
mhm.
couple of years they just need a quarterback.
Yeah, correct. Correct. Because
So
the defense was all right the last few
defense
years.
is all right. They
Yeah,
got a good dude. They got a decent running. Brees Hall, a decent running game. But you
correct.
got dudes that can't, like I said, maybe a Mac Jones, maybe a Malik Willis, if they
Hmm.
can get those type of guys.
Correct. Correct.
Kyle Murray for a meantime for a run. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't. Now I'm not saying Kyle Murray is listen. I feel you. Kyle Murray ain't all that, but he better than what they
Correct.
had for the past how
Yeah.
long?
Correct.
Because they Cardinals went done with him.
Yeah, like you said, bro,
Cardinals
it's
done
it's
with.
it's a big market team, and it's sad that they don't produce nothing for these loyal fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'll be surprised there's some Jets fans out there. I'll be surprised. Like, y'all, you a Jets fan in New York? You ain't go to the Giants? You're not a Bills fan? I respect. Hey, you
Yeah,
better than me. I've been a Giant. Patriot.
he would have
Hey,
jumped
shout out
off
to
that
Flying
one.
Guillotine. Yeah, I've been a
Salute,
Giant.
salute,
I've been a
Ronan.
Bills
Salute.
fan.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot.
I would have been John. He's a Baltimore
Best
Ravens fan. Flying Guillotine. He's a Ravens
shout
fan.
shout shout out Flying Guillotine.
And,
Yeah,
and he a
man. Like I
Laker
said,
fan too. And he a Laker fan.
no, that's nasty word. That's nasty word. I was all right. Ravens, but now the Lakers joint a Baltimore Laker fan. That's nasty.
And he's a military guy like you too, bro. He
Shout out to
military.
you, man. What is you
Yeah.
army? Is he army?
I forgot what he is. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, Ronan. He
It's
served.
go army go, man. It's army.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He a old head, but he served though. I forgot which branch he served, but yeah, I just threw those information out there. Because I had a live. Every time I do a live,
Okay. Shout out to the airborne, man.
there you
Shout out to
go.
82nd Airborne.
There you go. But
There we go. Listen.
yeah, I said the same thing too. It's funny. You said that's nasty work. I told him that, what was it, last week we did a live?
Yeah.
No, a few days ago we did a live on my
Right.
other platform, and he
Right.
was talking about the Ravens, and then I was like, bro, come to the lives, man. He said, yeah, I'm gonna definitely come. So salute to him. He's a man of his words.
I
He
appreciate
finally came.
appreciate that.
Yeah, but he's a Raven and a Laker fan. Nasty
Hey,
work.
I appreciate that. Yeah, though.
Going back
Yeah,
to the
man.
Jets.
Going back. That game. Listen, man. I Drake Maye, man. That boy is special.
Yeah, he was
Like I said,
almost
we speak
perfect,
about
man.
Chisholm.
Uh-huh.
Kyle Williams dropped that pat, but and Kyle, we
Yeah,
got
he
working
dropped
on that.
that.
You're a rookie.
Yeah, he
You
did.
good. You still had a good game. You had a good
Yep,
game, but we got to work on that. You got to work on
correct,
that, but we work a little
correct.
more consistency. But
19 for
he was throwing
21.
dots,
19 for
man.
21 dots. I
He
know.
he ain't
Precise.
play half. He only played 2.5 quarters. He only played 2.5 quarters.
Put in
Come
work.
on, man. He could have had
Work.
10 He could have had 9 touchdowns out there if he wanted to, man. If he kept him the whole game, he could have broke the record. But like you said, hey, got put Dobbs in there. Trayvon Henderson, he looked like he good. It was possible that he wasn't. Like I said, Kayshon Boutte didn't play concussion protocol and all that.
Correct.
And with all that being said, guys being missing, we're able to get the dominate, get the job done. Not make next man up. Shout out to Chisholm. You know what I mean? You getting more snaps more than you ever did in your career. You made the best out of it.
Correct.
You know what I mean? That's what we need. The next man up mentality. That's Patriots culture. Next man up mentality. You know what I mean? Your name getting called. Hey, you hear the team for a reason. They showed up. Stephon Diggs, another 100-yard game.
And he got his incentives. And he got an incentive.
Absolutely.
For that
I think he got some
touchdown.
more. I think he got more too. I think he got more too.
I think he got like two more.
I think he got to get 8 more catches.
He got to get 30 yards. He got to get 30 yards.
Yeah.
Next game, he gets that incentive. And then I think he got a few more catches, like you just said, to get another one.
It.
So.
I mean, Stephon Diggs, man. It seemed like he been getting, like I said, it's that around that time. And Stephon Diggs, he showed off the ACL injury, showcased that he's still, I don't think he's in his prime, but I feel that he's a fringe number 1 receiver. And he's been playing great for us, man.
Correct.
Like I said, Mike Hollins, unfortunately, like I said, Mike Hollins, unfortunately, he's on the IR. So hopefully that's a tough. That's a tough. But like I said, next man up, and like I said, 5 touchdowns of 5. Listen, Drake Maye threw 5 touchdowns of 5 different receivers. The only person ever did that was Tom Brady.
Correct.
Um,
He was spreading the wealth, man. He was spreading the love, man, all around that
like
field, man. Josh
I
McDaniel
mean,
called a
this
good game. I can't complain. You know,
absolutely. I mean, this man Drake, he has to open the play, but Josh McDaniels, man, this is how good Drake Maye is. He's challenging Josh McDaniels to more open that playbook. And this people gonna think I'm crazy when I'm saying this, but with the ability of Drake Maye has on the field, like Drake, and I'm gonna say this, right? I'm not listen, y'all can take it how y'all want to take it. The proof's in the pudding, the eye test, whatever the case may be. Josh McDaniels never had a Drake Maye as a quarterback on his offense.
Correct.
When it comes to like a dual threat per se, because technically Drake Maye is a French dual threat quarterback. He can move with his legs, y'all. You get it. Hey, you play. He see a hole. He say ain't nobody open. He can't get that first down, and you know what I mean, and use his legs. So and then the fact of the matter is, so I mean, he got compared to Josh Allen for a reason. But one thing that Josh Allen doesn't have is the accuracy of Drake Maye. You know what I mean? Listen, man,
let's skip over Josh. Skip over Josh. We even talked about it. Tom Brady doesn't throw as good balls like Drake Maye does. You know what I mean? Not saying Tom Brady ain't who he is, and I'm not saying Drake Maye is the next coming. What I'm saying is there's some throws Tom Brady was off on. Drake Maye hit spot on. I remember what was it, weeks ago when he hit Kyle Williams? The way he hit Kyle Williams in the back of that end zone, that was a tough throw. That was a tough throw. And I'm not saying Tom Brady couldn't do it, but I'm just saying that was effortless for
Drake Maye do that every week. Drake Maye be doing that every week. Correct. Like that's the thing. He be making those type of throws, and like, bro, and like Tom Brady is better. Listen, Tom Brady is definitely greater. Like he's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Correct.
And don't be disrespecting other quarterbacks with a called dual quarterback. I didn't say he's the greatest dual threat quarterback of all time. I didn't say he was Lamar Jackson.
Said that. You didn't say that.
I tell you this though. Like he's a guy though that like he can hurt you in so many different ways. Correct. And like I said, like the accuracy. Listen, he and this is crazy how good it's scary. He's scary how good he is too. And like and listen.
And he's just just warming up.
Listen, and I don't care. And I don't care. I'm gonna say it because listen, there's nothing stopping him, barring injury, to him being in the conversation of the greatest quarterbacks we ever saw.
Bro,
there's nothing stopping that besides him being if he gets hurt.
You forgot another stat too during the game. His QB rating for the game, 152. Come on, man. Like, what are we talking about?
He's the only quarterback in NFL history to complete 90% completion percentage and throw 5 touchdowns and 250 yards.
So when people making these comments because you said something and they misheard what you said, we're not far-fetched. We're not
just look at the tape. Just look at the tape. And like I said, I'm one of the first person to say Lamar Jackson is the most complete, most talented quarterback I ever saw. I'm the first. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
and I still believe that with Lamar Jackson. Man wanted a 4-2 and throw a freaking dot. We ain't see most. I can tell you about other quarterbacks. Josh Allen is a freak of nature, right? I have no problem saying these type of things. But when it comes to what he's able to do, and people gonna sit here and talk about level of competition, but they refuse to talk about the level of defenses that because granted, you can be trash and be a great defense too. The Browns are a perfect example of that. The last time I checked, the Browns is trash, but Myles Garrett not trash. And Drake may have to worry about that in the pressure. Denzel Ward's not trash.
Yeah,
one of the best corners in the league. Yeah. Atlanta Falcons. Speaking of that, by the way, too, the Rams. Let's get into it. The Rams, this MVP race. Y'all giving the sympathy MVP. Y'all trying to give a sympathy MVP to Matthew Stafford. Let's talk about it. Because y'all trying to give him an MVP like his lifetime achievement award.
All right.
If y'all want to put him in the Hall of Fame, if y'all want to put him in the Hall of Fame when it's all said and done, put him in the Hall of Fame. I have no problem with Matthew Stafford in the Hall of Fame.
But look how they got beat, though. by the Falcons, and
But
we beat
yeah,
the Falcons.
and let's talk
Come
about
on.
strength of schedule. The Rams has one of the toughest schedules in the league. Like I think number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots are of course the worst. Had the worst schedule in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Patriots and Rams share the same six opponents this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Patriots are 6-0 against those opponents. Rams are 4-2.
Hmm.
And I got some numbers. I got some numbers.
Mm.
And Drake Maye had better numbers against those teams too. Clearly, Atlanta. We just saw the game last night. Thank you, Matthew Stafford, for giving the MVP away to Drake Maye. I appreciate that. You gave the MVP away because there's nothing justifying it now. He played terrible last night.
Mm-hmm.
He played trash last night. Drake Maye didn't play like that all season.
Mm-hmm.
Only argument you had with Drake because you told him, Drake, well, Matthew Stafford beat him in all statistical categories. Well, the only thing he really beat him is on touchdowns. And like I said, you got Devontae Adams. And like you got Devontae Adams, you got Devontae Adams leading the receiving yards. Bro, Devontae Adams leading the receiving touchdowns, and he's been missing the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Puka Nacua is like one of the best receivers in the game.
Correct.
And like you said, Stephon Diggs is a great receiver. But he in 2025 and going into 2026, Happy New Year, y'all. He is not in the same level with those guys. Correct. Kendrick Williams right now is better than as of right now. I do think Trevon Henderson has a lot of potential as a lead back in the NFL.
Yeah.
But you have the number 1 rated offensive line, a 1,000-yard rusher.
Right.
Sean McVay calling the call. Last time I checked, if I compare Josh McDaniels to Sean McVay, you would get laughed at as a play caller.
Mm-hmm.
All that being said, and Drake Maye is still putting the numbers he's putting up.
Correct.
Come on, man. Y'all trying to give him the MVP of a lifetime achievement more because he never made it all. Well, he's gonna make an all pro this year.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to put him in the Hall of Fame, put him in the Hall of Fame. Don't try to just get because, he don't got necessarily the resume. Nah, we know. I mean, Matthew Stafford is a unique case. If you try to but it's clearly Drake Maye. He's not winning that award, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Based off of what? Okay, the reasons of you giving it to Matthew Stafford because it was a Lifetime Achievement Award. Well, thank you for your services in the NFL. That's the only reason why you're giving it to him. You're not telling me this season
he played better than Drake. Facts.
True. Did you take a full Lamar Jackson year when he had the better numbers and touchdown, better than Josh, but they had gave it to Josh Allen because he felt sorry for him? Exactly. But here's a little bit of different. That was nasty too, though. That was nasty too. What they did last year. I don't think Maybach going to lie about that. I think Lamar Jackson was MVP.
Correct.
Because he was first team All Pro. That's a whole nother question too. Like he's first team All Pro.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, but this is a little bit different though. But here's the thing, but this is a little bit different though because like I get what you're saying though, Tiffany, about the number. The numbers is not that crazy though, comparable. Because like, hold up, we can look at these numbers now.
What messed Lamar up to me is his playoff record. That's what messes him up. That's it.
Yeah, but like this, going back to that, because I do feel Lamar kind of got robbed. I feel he do like I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
that like that is wild. But this, if you compare the Drake Maye to Matthew Stafford, yes, Matthew Stafford has more passing yards.
Correct.
Right,
he does, and like you said, touchdowns
and
too.
more touchdowns. But correct. Drake Maye had the same amount of interceptions. Drake Maye has a higher completions percentage with 71.7. Matthew Stafford has 65.2. That's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
A higher QB rating.
Yeah.
A higher rating overall. So outside of literally every stat, literally besides passing yards and touchdowns, he has them in. It's not even by that much. And this is what makes Drake Maye so impressive too, right? So he's 4th in passing yards, right? Guess guess where he's at in passing attempts.
Where?
He's number 11.
So he's throwing less.
He's throwing less and has more yards. So Caleb Williams, Jared Goff, Cam Ward, Matthew Stafford, Bo Nix, Trevor Lawrence, Baker Mayfield, even Patrick Mahomes throw more.
Yeah.
And mind you, Patrick Mahomes out, unfortunately, with an ACL injury, and he still has more yards than he do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he ain't dicking and dunking.
Yeah.
Hey, some of them guys are dicking and dunking, Bo Nix. I mean, that's no disrespect, but we gotta call it how it is. He's 11th in the league in passing attempts, but he's top 5 in passing yards. This dude is special, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. He's special. He's beating him in almost every majority category. The only argument people going to sit and talk about strength of the schedule. What did he do? Y'all didn't think Drake Maye was going to be this good anyway. He's doing it against top level defenses at the end of the day. So we talking about then. If you want to talk about strength of the schedule, I just told y'all that Matthew Stafford and the Rams are 4-2 with the 6 of same opponents that Drake Maye played, and it was 6-0, and he played better than those teams against Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not the same situation last year. Maybe a little bit similarities. I get what you're saying, Tiffany. But look, Lamar Jackson smoked Josh Allen every category last year. That was why it was nasty. This is, I mean, it's kind of clear as day. I feel like outside of the touchdowns and outside of the like I said, passing yards. And this passing yards not that crazy like that. You know what I mean? Like that's why they got the same amount of intercept like that. And then like I said, he played terrible last year. I don't like Drake Maye, and then mind you, the offensive line is like decent. We have like a little bit below average running game.
Correct.
Average or a little bit below average at times. The offensive line is not all that. Been banged up for the past.
The games that we have decent rushing yards, that's because Travion Henderson is making something out of nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like he's got big ass holes he's running through, and you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And Ramondre too. So you know,
I'm not mad at that. Because Josh Allen is definitely one of the worst MVP. That's one of the worst MVP winners of all time. I stand by that. I mean, no disrespect, but like that should have went to Lamar Jackson. I mean,
bro,
like I get it, and some people gonna say if Drake Maye wins it, he's one of the worst MVP quarterbacks of all time. I mean, so first of all, Josh Allen happened last year, and we're not going to talk about. We can. I'm gonna name names, y'all. I did my homework before. You know, we did this live, y'all. If we're gonna do that, Peyton Manning won in 2009, and that man threw 16 interceptions. Just saying.
Wasn't Tom Brady better than him that year too?
I think so.
Yeah, Tom Brady should have won it that year, but they gave it to Peyton Manning. So
I'm just saying, y'all. He had 33 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, and in mind it was I guess it was 16 games, but the 16 games so far, Drake Maye even beating that. So if you look at the 16 games so far, Drake Maye do it is better than what Peyton Manning did. Like, come on, he threw 16 interceptions, and by the way, 16 interceptions in the era where there's one safety, majority of the time, one safety up top. We ain't gonna talk about that either, but that's neither here or there. The media, social media has been glazing. They can't glaze that. Yeah, he missed that bum ass throw against I was glad he missed that throw, because that was a touchdown, bro. I was like, that was a 2-point conversion. No way you want to diss Peyton Manning. No, I'm not. I didn't diss Peyton Manning, but when you sit there and say, if you want to sit there and say Drake Maye, if Drake Maye wins, he's the worst MVP quarterback of all time. Well, I'm just giving you the facts, and that's just not true.
Why are you misconstruing what you're saying? You just said that the year that Peyton Manning won the MVP, he threw 16
not better than this
hits.
year.
Yeah.
Right, and 33 touchdowns.
Dog, you going by stats, dog. Stats don't lie. I don't know why people like, come on, dog.
And like I said, Drake Maye is doing is all this without these guys are not household names.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Trevor Henderson, maybe one day, I'll tell you, that boy, he's special. I think he could be one of the best running backs in the game. You know what I mean? I thought he definitely could be a top 10 running back. Mm-hmm. I mean, but like I said before, the offensive line banged up. I mean, mind you, too, he's like, hold on, this is crazy. I got more. Shout out to Nicholas Brown. This is a crazy stat, Maybach. I just found this. Somebody sent me this. This is insane. This dude is doing though, bro. And I'm not listening. People gonna say I'm jumping off the board or whatever case may be. Mm-hmm. No, Drake Maye.
Oh,
Drake Maye under pressure this season is 10th 10 passing touchdowns, first in the league.
Yeah.
First in passing yards, 1,355.
Yeah. Under
72
pressure.
first under pressure. All this
Yeah.
is under pressure.
Yeah. No, I
72
heard you.
first downs.
I'm just saying it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it for the
72 first, 72 first downs, first in the NFL. 8.8 pass yards attempts, first in the NFL. By the way, he's also number one in pass yard attempts, period. Not just under pressure. That's another stat. 102.6 passer rating, number one. 10 plus 10.4 completion percentage over expected. That's number one. 41% success rate, number one. 60.4 completion percentage, that's second. 93 completions, that's second. That's under pressure. I'm just saying, like, dude is special, bro. And I'm telling you this right now. If they build to give him enough weapons, like, bro, if we had Puka, Devontae Adams, picture that, bro. Like, y'all better hope that this offensive line don't get better with. Y'all better hope if we get above average offensive line and we get better weapons surrounded by Drake Maye, it's a wrap. I'm letting y'all know that now. It's a wrap. Y'all better hope we don't get. It's going to, and I'm telling, it's going to be scary. If you trying to tell me you giving this man, you trying to tell me you giving this man time in the pocket. You want to give this man time in the pocket. I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be bad for the league. It's going to be bad.
You're going to slice and dice defenses, man.
And it get moved, man. Listen.
You already know it's going to get better because we ain't got Belichick there. We got Vrabel there. So you know they're going to invest and build around him. You know, they're going to invest and build around him.
Y'all better hope. Y'all better hope Kyle Williams don't become a number one. Y'all better hope these guys. Y'all better hope they don't bring nobody up. Because I'm telling y'all now, this dude is special, bro. He's a 2-time Pro Bowler. The only person that ever did that else was Dan Marino.
Yeah.
I can go on and put up these stats and statistics and these numbers and these content. I can go on forever, y'all. You want to say this is glazing or whatever the case may be? Patrick Mahomes' second year, I know he had a crazy year for sure. 5,000. I'm not even going to debate that. He had Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. And Travis Kelce's whole career.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Drake Maye is doing this. I'm just saying, like, we can go on. And like I said, shout out Lamar Jackson. He had Mark Andrews his whole career.
You bringing up
now facts. We can talk about Mark Andrews. Now you can talk about Mark Andrews in the playoffs. That's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
But we talking about MVPs and all that stuff. Listen, y'all keep playing with Drake Maye, y'all want to. That dude is he's a special talent. And like I said, he's a special talent, man. And to a point where Josh McDaniels got to open that playbook out now. Hey, man, you got to add some stuff on there. More RPOs and stuff like that. You got to open that up now.
Some more bootlegs, you know.
But let's be. I brought Mark Andrews because Mark Andrews is an all pro. Was an all pro tight end. I didn't listen. I mentioned Mark Andrews in the playoffs, so I get what you're saying, but I didn't lie.
Yeah,
I didn't lie. Now
you're bringing up stats and facts, man.
Zay Flowers. Now I don't know. That's debate. Zay Flowers or Stephon Diggs. That could be a little bit debatable. But Zay Flowers is a Pro Bowler, a multiple-time Pro Bowler.
That comparison is crazy. Like Stephon's he's not in his prime. He's past his prime now. I mean,
he a better route runner. But I say Zay. I still take Zay Flowers right now. Now he a bonehead. Don't get twisted. He's a bonehead. You know what I mean? When it comes to, but Mac Hedges has been all pro about 7 years. Mark Andrews, it ain't been like 7 years. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing it. It ain't been like 7 years. He's still a nice tight end though. We ain't gonna do that.
He's the blanket though. He's the binky.
I'm not
for Lamar.
Yeah. Now this year, he got 5. I think he got like 5 touchdowns this year.
Yo, hold on, too. Hold on. Let me bring it back. Since Tiff want to keep typing in the chat, your boy gets a little knee in the back. He doesn't play, right? But TJ Watt had a collapsed lung, had a surgery for collapsed lung, and I believe played. Okay, so what's up with that? So if people want to talk, let's talk. Let's be honest about it. Come
Well,
on,
that
man.
here's the thing though, right? I mean, yeah, that did happen.
I'm just saying, a collapsed lung.
That
True, you had a
well,
collapsed
I don't
lung
know.
and had surgery, and they said you was ready, you was doubtful for the game. That means you might play 9 out of 10
But I don't
times.
know though. But day time though,
Come on, man.
that
Don't
what's
do
the
that.
shit on his back? What? Nah, I'm be honest with you though. That back though, you can't. That back.
Listen, I get it, but still, brother,
I
come
get what
on,
you
man.
say. Listen, I get what you
Listen, you
saying.
get a
I'm
nice
being fair.
cortisone shot. You can get a nice cortisone
I'm
shot to
not.
numb that.
But that one thing you can't play with that back though, man. That
I
back,
get you, but listen, they give you that
look. I'm
shot.
telling.
They
Look at
give
Michael
you that
Porter.
shot,
I'll give you an
True.
example. Look at Ben. You tell that to Ben to Ben Simmons.
Stop.
Tell
Stop
that
it.
to tell that to Michael
Stop.
Porter Jr.
Stop it. They
That
got
man. You see what
cortisone
Michael
shots.
Porter?
Listen,
Hold on.
True. The
Time
NFL
out.
got listen, the NFL
I'm
gets the
not denying that,
best medicine, okay? They get the best medicine. So I don't
bro.
want to hear that. I want to hear
I'm being
listen.
very fair. I'm being very fair.
All I'm
Listen,
just saying
I'm being
is
very fair with that
there's
back. You
other
can't play
players, there's other
that back mess.
players that had bad backs that still played. Right? The following next Sunday, they played. They was out there for their team. It's all I'm saying.
But here's the thing about Lamar Jackson. You gotta make play. I get what you saying. I'm not, but the
Okay.
situation where he has to play quarterback. Now, granted, if you play in a different position per se, all right, cool.
Matter of fact,
But
I'm
one thing
talking
about
about
that back,
quarterbacks. I'm talking about other quarterbacks had the
but I think
same.
he will play. But I think he will. I think he will play. See now, granted, the only way he don't play if it's the Ravens decision. If he wants to play, he gonna play. He gonna
That's a
play. If
fact.
he so I'm not. So I can't take that away.
He
So I
should
will say
play.
that. I mean. So I
Listen,
don't
all
think
I'm
it. I
saying
don't think
is,
so.
listen.
I think he's able. I think he's going to. I think he's willing to go on the field next Sunday. If it's a decision where, it's not going to be. That's out of his control.
I mean, he might not
That
play.
Packers game. I don't mind him to play that Packers game because for Jordan Love wasn't playing, and Jordan Love wasn't playing. Well, all I gotta do, the Green Bay kind of struggled to run a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Get the ball to Derrick Henry. We got Tyler Huntley. You know what I mean? You see what they did.
Yeah.
You see what. So I mean,
Yeah. All I'm just saying,
man, not needing him back, man. Listen, listen. You do that, man. Listen, you do that, man. We gonna put hands on somebody on that Ravens. You know that Raven. We gonna put hands on somebody on that Ravens
all
defense.
I'm
Talking
just
about
saying
Drake
is
Maye.
T.J.
We
Watt
gonna
had a
put hands.
collapsed lung, man. He had a collapsed lung. They performed surgery, and that boy was out there on the practice field. Okay, he was out there on the practice field because he
I
wanted to
gotta
be
see.
active. Go ahead.
Man, listen though, what he was doing I know. Listen, listen, that's some tough stuff, but I mean, come on, man. Ron, once he made it back the game on Sunday, he said, "Okay, you get your stop strap. Get your strap, get your facts straight. They don't question once you get question digs about his awful field. Man, listen, man. Listen, man. He do get. Well, that's been an issue though. Let's not act like. I mean, Patriots. See, well, here's the thing too, though, Tiffany. Like the Boston media, or whatever, they was like, I ain't seen. I'm gonna call
Here
some of
she
y'all out too.
goes. Tell
I'm
her
gonna
don't pay
call.
attention to Boston
I'm gonna.
media, man.
I'm gonna
Tell her
call.
pay
I'm gonna
attention to
call some.
Baltimore's media.
I'm gonna call, and I'm gonna call some of these guys out. Y'all, a lot of y'all was questioning Stephon Diggs too. A lot of y'all was questioning Stephon Diggs, and y'all being nasty too, act like that didn't happen. Shout out to
Talking about
Todd
he's
to the
gonna be a
building.
diva. He gonna be a diva. He gonna be a cancer on the sideline.
He overpaid.
Yep. He ain't gonna perform. All that other
Nah,
stuff.
it ain't that bad. We ain't gonna do that. It's not that bad. No, if it's a video, I ain't gonna lie, we cook. But I don't.
We
I
gotta
think a
hope
video would have been
TMZ don't
popped
get
up.
that video. If there is a
It
video,
probably have
hopefully.
been. Man, I've been with a poster. If him of all people, if Diggs did that of all people, that would have been put it out, man. They already put.
Yeah.
He's in the tabloids all the time and all that stuff. He's in the news and all that,
They
bro.
they just mad that their team ain't in it. That's all. So y'all want to throw that juju on him? Go ahead, man. Listen, don't be mad.
I ain't
I
gonna lie.
told you.
I am rooting for the Ravens to get. Cause I ain't gonna lie though. I do want. Let's touch on that for a little bit.
Who you want
I
to play
do
the
want to get this
Ravens?
off my chest.
You want to play the
I do
Ravens?
want to get that off my chest. That Steelers and Browns game.
Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna lie though, Mike Tomlin. You probably, if I'm the Steelers, I'm you going, bro. That is next. So you didn't want Myles Garrett to break the record.
Yeah.
So So you did all the mind you, DK. Hey, shout out to DK Metcalf too for doing you. Listen, there was more information on that. Since we on this topic, like DK Metcalf did tell the security about the dude, about his past and what he was doing, whatever. And the Lions did not care, listen to his request. And that's why DK did what he did. He did what he had to do, and he put it in his own hands. So that's kind of messed up on the Lions' part. So that's kind of foul. I mean, hey. So that's more context on that situation. You know what I mean? Why DK did what he did.
Yeah.
Because I mean, so mind you, right? DK suspended. So you're number one receiver.
Yeah.
But you are, mind you, your offense already been struggling. His offense has been struggling all year. So you have a bright idea. Say, you know what, we're gonna make sure we're gonna make sure Myles Garrett don't get this record against us. Yeah. Having wide receivers chip them and all that. First of all, you need to worry about them receivers going downfield, getting open. You worrying about wide receiver chip hitting them in the chip like y'all double teaming Myles Garrett.
Garrett, yeah.
Like that's nasty, bro. It was nasty, and then it cost y'all the game. You tried Denzel Ward 3 straight times in a row. Like that's your best. Like that. Like really. What's my man? What's the Steelers receiver name? Like, bro, you tried him. Listen, I get it. You're best receiver. I'm not mad at a lot of times though, but that's Denzel Ward. And that receiver, no disrespect, I don't even know his name top of my head. I forgot. So that should tell you, like, come on, you tried that man 3 straight times. Won a top 5 corner in the league. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, because this reason why I'm bringing it up is we played against the Cleveland Browns too. Maybach, last time I checked, Myles Garrett had 5 of those 22 and a half sacks.
He did
against us that game. Yeah. And guess what? We blew them motherfuckers out. Exactly. We blew them motherfuckers out.
So his five sacks got like overshadowed by the win. You know what I mean? So,
but guess what? We won the game at the end of the day. The number one job is to win the game.
Correct.
So Mike Tomlin and the Steelers coach was like, he's not getting the record against us. Bro, aren't you trying to make the playoffs, bro? Exactly. Aren't you trying, because you win this game, you the AFC North champions. Yeah. Now you in a game where it's a divisional game, anything like it's a tough ass game.
Correct.
Now you putting yourself like that was disgraceful. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was stupid.
I would have fired the whole staff. I would have fired the whole staff of the game. What do you mean? Why are you doing all this? You doing all this boy for one Myles Garrett? So what if he breaks the record or not? So fuck what?
Exactly. So
what? He's about to be in the couch during the playoff time. And shout out to Myles Garrett too, because here's the thing, Myles Garrett this is probably the greatest pass rushing season of all time he has. Even though he may or may not break the record, he only needs 1 sack.
Correct.
To break the record, if I'm not mistaken. 1 sack.
I think so.
I forgot the number. He has done it. He had 22 half sacks.
Or it might be 2. Or it's either 1 or 2, 1 to tie, and then 2. The second one.
Yeah, but the sacks, the amount of sacks that he has though is way less. Pass rush on way less pass attempts compared to Michael Strahan, TJ Watt. So that's impressive. Like if he did it like I think like 100 less pass attempts, which if you're a pass rusher, it's harder to get sacks when somebody's running the ball. You know what I mean? So the fact that the limited opportunity compared to guys that pass with 20 plus sacks. And he 20 or 20, that's impressive. Because Myles Garrett definitely DPO defensive player of the year. Hands down. I don't think that's even debatable this year. But I don't know. I just had to like talk about that. How you feel about like that was that's wild. Like you just gave Ravens.
They didn't want the record.
You gave Ravens opportunity.
Yeah.
It's not that deep.
Yeah, he didn't want Aaron Rodgers to get sacked. You know what I mean? He didn't want that shit to happen on Aaron Rodgers. You know.
But you that see, but that, you not in that position. Like you're not in that position even to do that. And it's
like you said,
why
winning
put
the game should be more important. Should have been the main focus. But again,
you win this game? You AFC, you win the game. You the A. Like I said, they won the AFC North Championship.
you know, so
But you were so worried about a dude that's going to be on the couch in January. January such and such. You worry about a dude that's going to be on the couch in February.
yeah, that's
Like no disrespect, no disrespect, but I'm just saying the Browns ain't got Browns. Yeah, he just need one to pass the record. But like I said, hey, I was flabbergasted, but I'll stop it. Like I'll really quit. Listen, something got changed in Steelers though for sure. I ain't gonna. You know what's crazy? Everything need to change in the AFC North. They shit terrible right now. I just thought about that. Everything need to change, man. Stefanski's questionable. That's bad. That's nasty work. Damn. I just thought about that. Man, you may see 4 new head coaches in one division, man. That to be a new fresh start, man. The AFC North, I ain't gonna lie, man. AFC North ain't good as it used to be, man. I ain't gonna lie, AFC North used to be like the best division of football.
Not no more.
But now I don't. Horrible gotta go. I agree. But Mike Tomlin gotta go. That was egregious. Yeah, that's crazy. 2 weeks is egregious shit. You not giving the ball to Derrick Henry in that last stretch in the drive. That was nasty. You weren't about then.
Go
ahead. What you about to say?
Do the pass? Hold on. Can't we still be the number 1 seed if Denver loses?
Yeah, Denver loses and we win. We number 1 seed.
Yep.
But Chargers, but they look like we're not gonna get it because
they sit guys down.
The Chargers sitting they down. They send they dudes out. They send they dudes out. Which understand? I ain't mad at it. I mean, Justin Herbert is banged up. You know what I mean? Right? You know what I mean? They but hey, hopefully for a miracle, I guess, huh? God Chargers second. I don't know.
Who would you rather face in the playoffs, Ravens or the Bills?
I said the Ravens. Look, they not healthy. Lamar not healthy, and their secondary is not good. Their secondary not good, and we're gonna be at home.
I think we still better than the Bills too. I think we.
I do too, though. Bill Williams will be back. I'm real confident our Spillane and those guys will be back. The Bills can't. I don't think they can see us when we full strength.
Yeah.
The referees can't do so much either, though.
Because if the outcome of that game was different, because remember that first half, Bills couldn't do anything at all.
Right.
So that's why it's like I look at the Bills. I'm like, it's Josh Allen, really. Yeah. If Josh Allen doesn't ball the way he balls, a lot of those wins don't happen for the Bills.
Yeah, and they're the only team. For I'm gonna say they're the only team that can beat us because they're a divisional team. They're good, and they're a division team. They know what's better than anybody. I feel that's really running. That's the only team. That's the only threat, to be honest with you, in the AFC, in my opinion. I think we're better than the Broncos. I think we're better than the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we better than the Texans. Texans can't score enough. I don't care if they got the best defense in the league. They can't score enough.
Yeah.
Like that can fly. That can only fly a certain amount of bit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I understand they got, you know what I mean? So
remember what I said too, offense scares me more than a defense does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a team that could score every single possession is dangerous to me. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, and Bills do have that ability. Bills do have that, like, that big play ability. They do, and they, like I said, they know they're a good team in a divisional, so I think that'd be a tougher game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tougher game. But like, I'm be honest with you, the Broncos don't have enough. Bo Nix don't have that. Like, Bo Nix do make clutch plays, but he can't be. I don't feel he's good enough to beat us. Them dink and dunk throws is not going to beat us.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't think J.K. Dobbins being out, and there's people don't talk about strength of schedule. They struggle. They like
Yeah.
they be struggling against the team.
Correct.
Like Jacksonville is interesting, but like I said, I feel we shut down Travis to SEN. We can do what we got. We do what we gotta do. Sean, like I said, Sean in the building. You wouldn't press the Ravens because we will be hosted if we went, or we will be you wouldn't be pressed the Ravens because man, you can't hosting. What y'all go to? Y'all come to us.
Yeah. What's she talking about?
Y'all come to us. Oh yeah, we won the Division 2 now, and we got a better record than y'all.
Yeah.
So if y'all win with bro, you keep talking like Mays throw down the field like he basically he ain't Bo, bro. I just gave you the numbers. Bo Nix is like Bo. Bo Nix is second behind Dak Prescott and pass attempts, and he's six in yards per game. He only got 4,000 yards, so that should tell you he's dinking and dunking. No disrespect, but that just is what it is. What it is. He's making plays when he needs to make plays, but like I said, the only team I'm really worried about the most probably is the Bills. I feel like we can beat the Bills. I feel it's just we can't make mistakes. We can't hurt ourselves. We can't make mistakes, and we can't allow runs. If we can stop the run,
correct,
and force guys to beat us, and we have Gonzo and Carlos Gonzalez, the secondary we're gonna be a tough team to beat. So everybody gotta be healthy. I think we should be straight.
Yeah.
And like we go to now, granted, I ain't gonna lie. And then if we go to the Super Bowl, the Eagles, not gonna lie. Because at the end of the day, when they hitting all cylinders, they're a tough team to beat. Their defense is they got playmakers.
Correct.
Hey, Jalen Hurts can, do what he do. I'm not gonna lie.
He got that boy Carter. That boy Carter.
Yeah. And Jalen Carter plays what? Listen, Jalen Carter, he got some games now in the playoff when he played big. He move with his legs, and you know what I mean?
But they could be beat. But every team could be beat, man. At the end of the day, every team, like you said, if whoever Patriots play, if they just, that's just every team's remedy is not to turn the ball over, execute don't turn the ball over and execute and cause some turnovers. That's just every team's remedy. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like I said, the Rams, I thought they was, one of those teams. Now they just showed me on a lot of games that they lost. It's like, damn, y'all could be beat. Philly could be beat.
Philly, but the Philly defense is a problem. I know,
but they still struggled against the Bills, though, bro. They struggled. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they should because like I said, that's one thing I make us dangerous because we are very good. We're top 10 defense and we also a top 10 offense.
Right.
We're one of the best offensive teams in the league. We get after like we can score. Trevon Henderson, y'all. Listen, they were saying Quentin Judkins Ohio State was the better back per se. I think he was like the lead back in Ohio State. I think.
Yeah.
But Trevon Henderson, man, he has things you can't teach. He got that explosive. He makes things out of nothing.
Correct.
Like Giles got a chance against y'all for. I mean, Giles not no terrible team. I mean, I think that they can compete. I mean, they can compete against us, but if ETN can't get off, they can't. Trevor Lawrence can't beat us.
Listen,
Trevor Lawrence can't beat us if ETN can't get off.
I think Jacksonville's better than us.
I mean, Jacksonville is cool. Like you said, I don't think we're not going to steamroll them. I don't believe we can steamroll them, but I mean, like I said before too, they did beat the Broncos. They did beat the Colts twice. Mm-hmm. So they're impressive, whatever. But I think their secondary. I mean, they got some decent. They got Jacoby Myers out there. Mm-hmm. They did. I mean, but they got some impressive wins. I'm not gonna lie, Jacksonville. If I had to rank, Jacksonville could be the second team to worry about.
Yeah.
But they also allowed Houston to score 36 points against them. So I mean that, and like I said before, that's they had with a backup quarterback and David Mills. So I remember and like you said, I ain't worried about. I don't listen. I know the Texans got our best defense in the league. I'm not worried about one hinder CJ Stroud. I'm not. I'm sorry. He gotta show me. I'm not worried about one hit wonder CJ Stroud.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Their defense they gotta get some turnovers or whatever case may be. And hey, we've been taking care of the ball, which has been a big difference of why we are successful this year, comparable in the past. And good God Almighty, we turned that ball over.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was like, whew, man. Shout out to Mondre Stevenson cleaning it up too, though. Shout out Mike Vrabel. It's like you said, shout out Mike Vrabel for disciplining them and still believing in them and still playing that. Shout out to that because that's dope. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot of people want him going, and a lot of listen. They wanted a lot of people was like, because I was tired of the Mondre Stevenson. It was annoying, bro. You better hope that we don't end up making the playoffs and meet. Man, we gonna bust y'all ass. We're gonna bust y'all ass, Tiffany. And like I said, Derek can't do that when Milton Williams or Spillane wasn't there. We gonna listen. We gonna do that. Run that ball like that. With Milton Williams and Spillane right there in the middle linebacker. I'm not sleeping on Texas at all. They defense is a problem, but they offense is not good enough, Sean. I'm not sleeping on no team.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I just feel like you said, I feel though to beat the Patriots is you gotta mix it up offensively on the defensive end. Like on our defense, you gotta mix it up on the Patriots. You know what I mean? But if you allow the Patriots to just stop the run game, the Patriots gonna be very hard to beat. They're gonna be very hard
like you said, right? How good is a team if the defense is great, but the offense can't score? You know what I mean? So, like you said about the Texans, you know what I mean? It's like, okay,
they got Singletary, don't do they pass rush. They listen, they get after it. We ain't gonna sleep on them at all, but I just feel though it's like when it comes to them to have to make plays and like don't playoff games or making runs, whatever, it's gonna be tough.
And I don't know how they're talking trash about the Ravens. The Ravens is stumbling to try to get into the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Like, and like you said, Lamar's not even healthy.
Bro, this is our first playoffs in like 3 seasons, yeah. But guess what though? This is the best. I'm gonna say that. You know, I'm gonna say this. This is a better Patriots team than we had in Tom Brady's last year. I'm willing to go ahead and say that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say too, if Mike Vrabel doesn't get coach of the year, you know it's just BS. Because bro,
Ben Johnson did get that job. Ben Johnson, my man, the dude from Jacksonville, and
yeah, but Jacksonville was all right though. Jacksonville was all right.
Yeah,
but we only won 4 games last year. This is a big. You know what I mean?
I feel you is Mike Vrabel. I'm just saying other dude. I won't put respect on other coaches too though. But I do believe it's Mike Vrabel though. Mike's son is coach. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie though. Mike's son. I don't know Maybach know that nickname. You know who Mike's son is, Maybach?
Who?
Kyle Shanahan. Oh, Kyle Shanahan. That's Mike Shanahan's son.
Oh, Mike Shanahan's
I call him Mike's son. I call him Mike's son. That's his nickname. Okay. I call him Mike's son because he be blowing it. He don't get that respect. I call Mike's son. Yeah. I call Mike's son. Hey,
and you know what helped them too? Them hiring Robert Salas is what helped them too. Yeah, getting him back.
Mike and Mac Jones filling in. I'm not mad at it. I will say this: if I think it is Mike Vrabel because, like I said, turning the 4-win team to a team that could possibly be a threat, to be a possible number 1 seed.
Yeah.
And I think it's like 100% guaranteed that Patriots somehow get that number 1 seed. We'll see. That'd be crazy, but I still think it'd be Mike Vrabel. But I ain't gonna lie, Mike's son has an argument. I'm not gonna lie. His 49ers, the fact that it could be a number 1 seed is crazy. With the injuries they had, I can't be mad at that. To my God,
Kittles is still out for them, right? Kittles, he's still injured.
Yeah. Nah, he just set out. I think he just set out. He's good. I think they just set him out for that game.
Oh,
I think but true, my God, you gonna be on. Listen, we playing with house money right now. Don't get it like you asking me my honest opinion. Like I'm not beating myself if we lose, hey, it sucks. Whatever the case may be.
Correct.
I'm not. We gonna. Hey, you can be. But I'm just. We playing with house money right now. I just believe. If you asking me my honest opinion about if the Patriots fully healthy, we can compete with any NFL team in the league. Simple as that. I think we've
Correct.
proven that, and we showcased that we have enough talent and coaching for that. Now, does that mean we guarantee to win a Super Bowl? No. Can we lose in the first round? No. Yes, it's a possibility.
Correct.
It's every given Sunday. This type of season is an every given Sunday type of season. That's cliche to say, but hey, you make a couple mistakes, see what happens. Look at we just saw last night. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter when you get it in the playoffs. We are on an equal footing. The regular season doesn't mean nothing. You absolutely right. Drake Maye is undefeated in primetime games. Just want you to know that it's 4-0 in primetime. I'm just saying.
Undefeated on the road.
Undefeated on the road. So I mean, I get it. I understand that, but and Mike, like I said, Mike River had a great season on Derby, but spending $500 million on free agency absolutely helped it. Hey, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that too. We find who's better, who's the better coach, the son or the father. Come on, it's Mike Shanahan, dog. It's Mike Shanahan, man. I think don't get twisted. I mean, like I said, I feel you though, Tiffany. The playoffs is a different beast per se, but Mike Weber got them dudes prepared. Like you said before, and everything you said, Sean, is definitely true. The spending $500 million of free agency, all that, the money we spend and God, whatever. But and that is definitely true though, Sean, too. But my only pushback with that, is the fact that even with all the moves being done, nobody thought the Patriots was going to be this good.
Correct. Nobody.
You know what I mean?
No.
So like that's a good point. I'm not denying that point at all. And like I said, Tiffany, to your also point too, the playoffs are definitely different. But like I just feel that Mike Vrabel, we can't forget who Mike Vrabel is. And we got people on that staff, and you know what I mean?
Correct.
And certain guys they're experienced, you know what I mean?
Correct.
They got experience and whatever, and them guys are gonna be prepared. Win, lose, or draw, them guys gonna be prepared. You know what I mean? So I mean,
that's a fact.
You know what's funny? I had a conversation too. I was about the Christian Gonzalez. You were talking about this different he don't handshake Christian Gonzalez like that compared to
the other
maybe because I have a theory. Maybe he's tougher on Christian Gonzalez more than anybody on the team. Is that it could be a thing?
Yeah, right.
Could that be a thing?
I think it's because of them games he sat out when he could have played. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is.
I mean,
I don't know.
But could that be a thing
something
though?
that I noticed, man.
Yeah.
It was something that I noticed. I was like, because he daps up every player.
Yeah. But could that be a thing though? Because Gonzalez is a elite talent. Like he is like. So,
but the thing the thing for him that a lot of scouts were saying that I remember reading was that they felt like he wasn't tough, like you know what I mean. And it's something about like
or Oregon, I doubt that though.
No, I don't think it has to do with the college. I think it's more his personality is like laid back, and he's you know what I mean. He's like a quiet dude. But
he don't talk shit. Like he is the calmest corner. He is like the calmest corner.
Yeah,
he is one of the calmest corners though. Like he don't talk shit. Like he don't.
Now he'll say a couple of words, but he ain't like
he say so.
Like he ain't
vocal. He ain't with this. He ain't with this, and
he ain't doing no theatricals. He ain't animated and none of that. But the thing was coming out that a lot of scouts thought he might have been soft or something. You know what I mean? I think Vrabel might view him like that, but I seen Vrabel kind of like, touch his back, like not this game, but I think it was last week. I want to say after last week game, he kind of pat him on his back, when he dapped him up. But you'll see he hugs Stephon, he hugs other players, linemen, D linemen, O linemen.
He gonna love the lineman. He gonna love the D lineman. Man.
He loves Pop. He likes Pop too.
Yeah.
He likes Marcus Jones. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe
that I noticed. You know what I mean? It's just
I don't know. Maybe because Gonzalez definitely is like. Gonzalez definitely got like he's still super young too though.
Correct.
Like, cause I'm surprised. I mean, because he was like I said, Gonzalez. Because I remember, Witherspoon. Witherspoon is a very good corner. I ain't taking that away from Witherspoon. But Gonzalez, if you ask me, I think Gonzalez is the better
Like
corner.
Gonzalez better corner.
But like Gonzalez, because which, like I said, I don't understand. The dude runs a dude is 6 foot, like what, 2 or 1, 200, like 5 pounds, and run a 4.3.
Yeah, and plays
Like,
all over the field. Plays both sides.
The only thing, like I said, we play is like, hopefully we can play. Like I said, hopefully we can get a upgrade. Now I will say that too. If we can't get pressure on quarterbacks per se, and then get time on the time, that could hurt us in the playoffs. I can see that, but
correct.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, not
know
getting
what I
mean?
Yeah, I can see that. Which, you know what I mean. We're not getting pressure. So I'm not telling this. I'm telling y'all what things that could happen to the Patriots. I'm not being biased. Like, those are things, because our pass rush needs to be a little bit better. I like our guys. Don't get twisted. Landry, they're not bombs.
Let me ask you a question. How you feel about Max Crosby? I saw a little rumor that, Patriots. What, Max Crosby?
We get him.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to you. How much money we got?
53 we got 50, to 63, something like that. 53 to 63 to spend over the cap. We're not over the cap, but we're what is it, under the cap? But there's rumors, because there's 6 teams, and Patriots is one of the teams.
I'm wilding. If we get Max Crosby and my man from Cincinnati, I'm doing too much. I'm daydreaming.
Both of them? Oh shit! I didn't even think about it like that.
I'm daydreaming.
Yo,
I'm
doing too much.
Them,
listen, we get both of them. It's over.
My god, it's over.
If we get both of them, it's over. Yeah, from dude from Cincinnati. I think I like dude from Cincinnati. That's why I asked you how you feel about Max Crosby, because I saw the Max Crosby one today.
Ooh, Max
and they
Crosby.
were saying it would make perfect sense. Pat's got enough money. I don't think his deal is too crazy. I think he got like I forgot. I forgot what they were talking about him, but yeah, well, go ahead.
I may be daydreaming. I put too much dip on my chip.
Too much dip on my chip.
That'll be, because I'm trying, because he get, how much his market value be 25. The market value is 25 million.
They could make it work. Remember, the salary cap is BS at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, how much Max Crosby making? Hold up. How much Max is making? Because I ain't gonna lie. Now, granted, our receiver. Now, granted, I think I don't know. The receiver. We can now. Granted, we can. Let me see. Max Crosby making, damn. He making 30-something million. Yeah, I'm out of pocket. Yeah, we can't afford him. We can't afford both. How old is Max Crosby? Max Crosby 33.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that deal wouldn't be a long term. I think like that probably be like a 3-year deal the most, if that. You know what I mean? It was just something I seen today on the rumor mill. They was like,
I wouldn't mind. I would not mind Max. I don't mind Max Crosby. Don't get to. I doesn't mind him.
I like the one from Cincinnati a little bit better.
I like that move. I think he's cheap. I think I'll take him. Mm-hmm. I'll get him. And in the draft, I think we need a draft first, because I think Hawkins is going to be going. I think Hawkins is going to be. He on a 1-year deal.
Is he?
He gonna test. He gonna probably test free agency. He had a decent year too. May get a little bit more money. Correct. We got to draft one anyway. We got to draft a safety anyway. Put next to Woodson. I kind of like Woodson. I like Woodson. I don't keep him there. I like Woodson. I mean, we can draft another safety.
Yeah.
And we got to draft. We probably got We don't got to draft a corner high because we got Carlton Davis. But still, even probably, I don't mind them drafting a corner in later rounds, because like Carlton.
Yeah, he still need a corner.
Because Carlton Davis getting up there in age. He ain't
correct.
Because he ain't super young.
Nah,
Um, yeah, like we get a safety in the draft. I got you. Yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about this draft. I can't wait for that
yeah.
because I definitely want use some mock drafts, whatever. Because we get a safety, we get a guard,
Might need a
left
tackle.
guard.
They signed. I forgot too. They signed a lineman too. Um,
Yeah,
they signed a lineman too because they probably thinking like, hey, these guys. You got Moses who's old. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Guys
Moses.
going
Yeah,
down. So I think they could with that. I think with the lineman, I don't think they'll draft. I think they'll get somebody out of free agency, like a veteran
I mean
who's
Trent,
not
Trent
too
Williams.
old. Huh?
Trent Williams.
Trent Williams? You don't think he's too old? I mean, he's still putting in
Shit,
work. He's still
that
putting
motherfucker.
in work.
Hey, that boy right there is different. That boy
Yeah.
right. You talk about class lungs and all that. That boy
Listen,
had a
Trent Brown did a good job for like 2 years, man. You know what I mean?
yeah, Trent. Yeah, he did decent. Yeah,
He a beast. He's with matter of fact, he's with the Texans. Trent Brown,
yeah,
I
he
think.
is what. Yeah, he is what Texas.
Yeah.
I want Tooney back, but Tooney he ain't going nowhere anytime soon with the Bears. Joe
Yeah.
Tooney. Hey, Joe Tooney definitely listen. He is like he was in a part of the Patriots dynasty. He was part of the Patriots dynasty.
Yeah.
Then Kansas City Chiefs dynasty. Now, hopefully,
Yeah.
good guy. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just had to put it out there. I mean,
He's a great guard,
I'm
all pro guard,
yeah,
man.
future Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
future Hall of Famer. And
KC
then
did him dirty though by putting him as a tackle, but I get it.
they
They
need,
didn't have no other
they
option.
yeah
They didn't have
they
no
had
other
no
option.
they had no choice. They
I know
had
they had
no
no other option, but
yeah
Philly was eating his ass up in the Super Bowl.
kick it. That was foul. That
Yeah,
was foul, bro. I was like,
he
yeah,
could not keep up, man. He could not keep up.
that
So
ain't that wasn't his thing though. It's like damn dog. It's like you can't do what you can you do.
yeah,
What can
they
you
had
do?
nobody better.
Especially
They
that,
had
but
nobody better. They
especially
was
that D line though. Like that D
yeah,
because that D especially that D line. Boy, you got Milton
mm-hmm.
Williams and
Yep, and
you got
Carter.
Jalen. You got Graham.
Yep,
Davis and
Graham. I
them
forgot
dudes,
about
man.
Graham. Yeah, Graham got
Man,
like what 2 sacks? I think that Super Bowl.
something
Graham
like
got
that,
two.
man.
Somebody else got like one or two. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
that yeah they did
yeah, but it's crazy though. He started in New England,
mm-hmm. Went to
four-time
Kansas
Super
City.
Bowl winner, and then went to Kansas City,
Yeah,
and now he was Chicago. So that I mean, hey, hope I mean I tell you this, the Bears maybe gonna be. I think Bears gonna be a problem in the NFC in the future. I mean, he already is now. So
yeah.
I mean, shoot. Like you said though, as long as we can, if we can keep pressure and stop the run,
Right. I think they're gonna
we
address it,
we have
man.
a
I
chance.
don't think they're gonna leave
They have
the
no
team.
choice to.
Yeah, they have to. They have to address that. I think that's number one on their list. Actually, is a pass
Yeah,
rusher. You at least need one, man. Got to get at least one
yeah,
good pass
yeah.
rusher
The
because you
Landry,
can.
I'm cool with Landry. I'm cool with Landry on the other side. Like you keep him
Ah,
on this.
I don't
He ain't
know.
bad. Landry ain't
He's
bad.
not bad. I'm just saying, it's just like, bro, one game he's there, and then the next 2 games, it's like, yo, where's this dude at? Is he injured? You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie. He do like
He just disappears at
yeah.
times. You know what I mean? And I'm tired of
I
seeing
got
guys rushing and then getting held up. You know what I'm saying? Getting
maybe.
stopped in
I
their
mean,
track. So
maybe he got 9 sacks this year.
yeah. I mean, a lot of it came against teams that
Yeah.
were like, garbage. So
I mean, listen, hey, if we can use them in a trade, so be. I mean, I'm not. We can use them for a trade to get somebody. And hey, and we can draft somebody in the edge or somebody free agent. Old
mhm,
lineman Trent Williams. Yeah, old lineman Trent Williams. Now it's no. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. He costs a lot though. You got listen.
mhm,
I mean, he costs a lot.
mhm,
That boy, like you get because I ain't gonna like him and the Josh McDaniels offense would be crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah.
I'll be daydreaming so we can get him too. Ain't a top like he's a top free agent. He won't be one of the top free agents next year. He get
Yeah.
into the bag.
But the number one need
Well,
is as a pass rusher, though. The number
yeah,
one need. is a pass rusher.
Yeah,
Because I think
absolutely.
that, like I
Pass
said, the
rusher, that's
line,
number one.
the line with what's his name?
Yeah, I think guard is
Doug
second. I
Marone
think
as
guard
the
is
offensive
yeah.
line coach. He did a great
Then
job.
he
Doug
been
Marone
he
did
been
not get he don't get his flowers, but I
he
acknowledge
one of the
what he
best
did.
offensive line coaches we had in a while,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
He
Listen,
won.
man, that man was in college, I think the year before, if I'm not
Right.
mistaken. And they went and
He
grabbed
doing
him.
a good.
He did a tremendous job with the
He
O
doing
line, bro.
Yeah, he doing the good. He doing a good job. I
Mhm.
ain't gonna cap. My team needs a pass rush. Y'all need a secondary too. Y'all need a lot on that defense, though, Tiffany. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all need a lot on that defense.
Yeah, they need another
Y'all need a
receiver
lot.
too. They need another receiver. Hopkins is old, man. Hopkins is done. They need to draft another good receiver
Nah, he ain't no
outside of
bum though.
Zay.
Like, yeah, especially outside Zay. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, 'cause Zay ain't no true number one. I agree with you on that tip.
He's
He ain't not
not.
no true number one.
He's not no true number one.
Ain't making the bonehead decisions, but he got work. Forget even with that, making bonehead decisions, bro.
He
That
said
shit
he's
crazy.
making
Like,
bonehead decisions. Yeah,
so I ain't gonna lie.
they definitely need another receiver. Like you said, they need like at least four positions to be filled. Important positions.
Yeah, cause they got Kyle Williams and Roquan Smith. Like they got this few people.
Hmm.
Martin, they got of course Humphrey, but Kyle Williams and Roquan. That
They
boy
need
Kyle
another tight end
B.
too. They need a tight end. They definitely
Yeah,
need another
especially
tight end.
cause that boy Kyle Williams, man. Kyle Williams, shout out to Sneed. Kyle Williams, the truth, bro. He like the best
Hmm.
safety in the game. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
That boy, he in every play, man. He lined up on the screen. He lined up on the scrimmage, lined up. He everywhere. I'm like, what the hell, dog?
Like you said, they definitely need another corner outside of Humphreys. They need another corner. They
Yeah,
they need help. They need help. They
yeah. I
need help.
think, like I
You know
said,
what I mean? They
I'm glad
definitely.
I'm tired of Roquan Smith. I'm going to trade him for. Hey, you get Harold Landry. Hey, y'all need a pass rush. Harold Landry for Roquan Smith. You know that's a fair deal.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna put it next to Spillane, the two inside linebackers. And I
Mhm.
like Tavai and them, but they too old school, man. They too old school linebackers.
Yeah,
McGillis, man,
Ellis ain't bad either. Jennings ain't
they
bad,
too old,
but
but they too
we
old. They
need.
too old school though, man.
Yeah, we
They
need we
already
need
like
we need another linebacker. I think
they
they'll
need
definitely
motherfuckers that
draft.
cover.
They'll draft. If they don't pick somebody up in free agent, they'll draft. I don't know how Vrabel likes to do. Belichick likes to get the veteran guys and then draft some young
Yeah,
guy to come behind and learn. But I think Vrabel, listen, like I said, all of these people in that room, they'll address the needs, man. Especially it starts with
yeah,
Vrabel.
absolutely,
You
absolutely.
know,
Because I think number one need you said is edge rush, pass rusher, edge.
Foxy,
Then
salute Foxy.
shout out to
Appreciate you.
Foxy.
Appreciate you tapping
Then
in, Foxy. Uh-huh.
then it's I think it's guard. Somebody on the guard or
What
attack.
you
What
talking about? Right guard? Because we already got a left guard. The Wallace.
right? Right
Caden
guard.
Wallace. Huh?
Right guard. Right guard.
Right guard. Okay, yeah. And might need a right tackle too,
They
because
were
like I
they
said,
were they were
Moses is
telling
old. Uh-huh.
somebody was saying to put Will Campbell at guard. How you feel about that? 'Cause he's
They
not
said
bad
they
at tackle,
said
but
they
then they got
actually said, see me. Well, what I think I sent you the message during what was it?
I think
When
he
they had the
did.
open
I heard
public
some more. Yeah.
practice, he was being put on his
Yeah.
ass
Yeah, I
by
said,
White,
yeah, he was
by
good.
Keon White. He was put on his ass a few times, and I was like, oh, maybe he might be better at guard. They're only saying that because of his hands. I mean,
Yeah,
his
I know that.
arm
Yeah,
length.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
he's not a bad tackle. He's
he's
not a bad
not.
left
He's
tackle at
not. I
all.
just think to me,
But
I
he
think
be better at guard.
I
Yeah,
no, I,
cause
I think he caught up to the like this. Everybody that leaves the
yeah,
collegiate level always talk about the speed of the NFL. I
right.
think once he had a few games under his belt, he was moving. I think I mean, he did a decent job. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? There's still some DNs that can eat him up. So if they could find somebody like, listen, that Nate Solder, that Matt Light type of
Yeah,
build, they'll be straight. Yeah. You know
yeah.
what I mean? They'll be
Yeah,
straight.
yeah. Cause like I said before, like when it comes to that too,
Hmm.
like I feel though, like that's the thing about us too. Though we had people in the line, like they was sometimes guard playing tackle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes, like I wouldn't mind because even let's say it was an injury, I don't mind him being a guard because let's say it was an injury, you can either put him back in the tackle, wheel him back to tackle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't mind. I don't know. We'll just see some. Yeah. So somebody on the
If
offensive
they
line,
was to,
I
if
guess.
that's if I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they draft somebody or they get a veteran and then they say, okay,
Because somebody there, if somebody's there, if a tackle is there,
hmm
like that's a legit.
legit, correct, left
You
tackle,
got
yeah,
you can't pass it by.
correct,
You got to figure it out.
correct.
Or
Then they
or
would,
there's some when it comes to practice, it's like we get a tackle in the third round, whatever,
hmm
third round, whatever.
hmm
And in
hmm
practice, training camp comes and hey,
yeah,
make
you try
somebody
it
make a
out.
change.
Yeah, you try it
You know what
out,
I
see what
mean?
happens. Correct, see what
So I
happens.
don't,
I mean,
you know
that's
what I
what
mean?
Homeboy was trying to do before last year. Elliot Wolf. That's what he was doing. He was
Yeah,
drafting a lot of guards and trying to transition them to
yeah,
tackles.
he would doing that. Yeah, he would do that child out the gate. Like,
You know
nah,
what I
bro.
mean? So, I mean, again, we have a lot of guards. You know what I mean? That's already there. I think it's just
Yeah,
solidifying, like you said, because like I said, Moses is old. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He's gonna
Moses.
be gone in a few years. I think he's like 32, 30, somewhere in the 30s. You know, but
Shoot, I think he older than that. I think he older than that. Moses,
I
like,
I
let me
think he's
double
like
check his
30,
age.
32, 33. He looks old though. He looks like he's 40 something, but you know, I think he's like 30 something. Because remember, he came from the Jets last
Yeah,
year. He was with the Jets last season. You know what I mean? He was
yeah, he.
protecting Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, what's up with Cardi boyfriend? We just talked about it earlier, Foxy. Hey, we don't know. It's all alleged at this point. It's all
Mhm.
alleged at this point. We'll figure out what happens next. You know what I mean? I think it's a money thing. Aaron Rodgers is old and too. He gotta go. I mean, it's probably gonna be his last year though, most likely though. That's crazy
Yeah.
about it.
He probably
Probably
come
gonna be his
back.
last year.
He might play. He might play next year. Who
For what,
knows?
man? For what? For what?
Listen, if the Steelers is gonna do something, because remember, I remember putting Mike Tomlin on blast. I'm like, yo, why are they waiting hand and feet like Aaron Rodgers is a king or something? And that's another dude that's
Right.
to me, he's always been overrated. I'm not saying he didn't never put in no work, but for the man to only win one Super Bowl and they used to talk about him being bad at like better than Brady, used to just piss me off. And that's the thing I don't like. It's like, yo, bro, like the man only won
He's
one.
a
What have he?
he's a diva though. Like he's the definition of a diva.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like people like you said. People don't understand. I do understand why people don't like Tom Brady. Like I do. Like I like for other like reasons, but this man Aaron Rodgers is a straight diva.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, we
he
talk about
think
your team
he's a
too, Foxy. We talking about your team, Foxy.
like he's a bigger than the program type of guy. Like he's
Yeah,
I'm bigger than the program type of dude.
correct.
So
Correct.
like my whole thing is like I don't know him coming back for what he washed up. You're not elite no more. You can't raise like
So what
I'm
you saying? He
sorry
might
like
as well be part of the Pat McAfee panel.
you might as well be a permanent guest. You might as well just show up there.
Be
Get
on
on
there with
segment on
TJ
that.
Hawk and all of them.
Yeah, you might as well shoot.
What is it? TJ AJ Hawk? Is it AJ Hawk? I
Cause
forgot who.
I
Yeah.
can't. They don't make him. Please don't be an NFL analyst. Don't do that. Cause I ain't gonna lie. He be worse than Tom. Y'all think Tom Brady bad? He gonna be terrible.
Tom Brady got a little bit better this year. Last year,
Yeah,
Tom Brady was whack.
yeah. I understand that,
He
but
was
yeah, he was.
horrible last year.
Yeah,
This
he
year,
was
he's
a.
doing a little more. He's talking a little more, and he's
Yeah, I
giving
ain't gonna
like,
lie,
you know.
cause I be muting the games and shit. That's
hmm
when I watch. If I'm watching the game by myself,
Yeah.
like majority of the time I'm muting the game.
hmm
So like, now I ain't gonna lie. When I listened to a little bit of it, it was better. He has gotten better, more
Yeah.
comfortable. I
Yeah.
mean, but he ain't better than Greg Olson. He ain't
And
better.
who?
He ain't better than what's the dude? Greg Olson.
Greg
He
Olson
took
was good.
yeah
He was all
yeah he
right.
took his job. Tom Brady took his Tom Brady took his
Yeah, he
spot.
did. He did take his job. He did. Um,
He took his spot based off his name. He
like
took his
me,
spot
you know
based
who I
off his
can't
name.
really stand sometimes? I can't stand Romo sometimes. Nance
Romo
is
fell
cool.
off.
Nance
Romo
is
fell
cool.
off.
You think
Romo fell off.
I never thought Romo was good at all. period with the
No,
animal.
no. Remember when he first came on the scene, he was predicting plays and shit. But then it's like you ain't. To mind you, the NFL changed this shit, and then it's like he tried to do that same like
Yeah.
yada yada. It's like, bro, we ain't doing. They ain't doing that shit no more, bro.
I don't
The
like when
game
Jim Nance
changed.
ask him a question. Sometimes he be like, Jim, I don't know. I don't know, Jim. Jim, I don't know. Like, fourth and
That's a
four, what
go
would
to.
you do, Jim? I don't know. It's like, yo, bro, call something that what your coach would have called on 4th and 4, bro. Just
I ain't
what do
gonna
you mean
lie
you
though.
don't
That
know?
is, but no, but he didn't even do that at first though per se. He would say he either like say he used to be annoying though. Like when he first
Yeah,
started, he used to like
yeah,
predict like,
correct.
damn,
He
bro,
got
like
better.
you
He
this
did
is what
get
you
better.
gonna do. No,
Correct.
where's the thing? He can't do that no more because he been so far away from the game per se.
Yeah.
When it comes to the plays and the game has changed. To football is football. I'm talking about the play calling and how certain things and read
Yeah.
coverages are different now. You know what I mean?
But he's still,
Oh,
bro, you
shout
can
out!
still read formations. Go ahead.
This is shout out to Phillip Rivers too. He played his last game.
Mm-hmm.
One of
Oh,
the
he's done?
craziest story. Yeah, he's done. He's done. He's done. He's
You
never
sure he
coming
ain't
back.
coming back? He sure.
No,
He
he cried. He cried. He never doing this again. But he
Oh,
wanted to play. Guess one more. Maybe. Hey, shout out to Boston's own T. Kellick, man. Shout out to
salute.
shout out to Tracy, man. See y'all, but like, he said he done for sure. Like he just I guess he wanted us to end his career on the right note per se.
Uh-huh.
He ain't like I guess he came back and
He
of
did
course
have
him
the
and the
high school.
offensive
His high school team was there last week,
yeah
right? Yeah, last
yeah
Sunday. Yeah,
and
he did.
his offensive coordinator the coach. I mean he knows the offense. He already knew the offense anyway. So I guess that's why he also got he been doing the offense. He was in charges like the dude like they already. So it's like
Yo,
he already
wasn't
knew
the
the
what
offense back
team?
in
They
him.
said last was it what I don't think it was this season. I think last season there was a team that called him and he actually was gonna play, but he
I
didn't.
forgot.
I forgot what team it was. Because they
Yeah,
was talking about it past Sunday. This
yeah,
past
but
Sunday they was talking about it. Like, but
look, I ain't gonna lie. That was and I will say this with all it being said, I did joke about him being old, but what he
mhm,
did was very impressive. I'm not gonna lie. He did,
yeah.
even though the coach unfortunately didn't make the playoffs. What he was doing at his age and being away from the game for that long period of time,
He had to
and just
come
a
back.
step back in, and
Yep.
hey, and him being limited in his old age, whatever, that was amazing stuff. And reason why I feel, listen, hey, I don't know he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame though, but listen, if all I'm saying is you got guys like Ben Roethlisberger, you can't tell Ben Roethlisberger to do that. That's all I'm gonna say. But I mean, hey, I'm just
Man,
that
Roethlisberger's
was highly
drinking
impressive.
beers right now, man. That dude ain't he wouldn't dare try to
Talking
come.
shit about it, talking shit still, but like still talking about stealing football. Also, too, man, hey, I ain't gonna lie, all them Steelers podcasts is trash. I don't. I just that's a random note. That's a random hate. That's a
That
random
was
hate.
out of left field, bro.
All y'all podcasts is trash too. I'm gonna put that out there. All y'all still former Steelers podcast. I'm not talking about y'all fans Steelers podcast fans. I'm not. But all y'all Steelers pro
Former
as
players.
players, y'all trash. Outside of
Hold
the
on, I
pivot.
didn't even know that.
Outside of the
Former
pivot.
Steelers players got podcasts. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jay here, that shit trash, bro.
Is it?
That's a random side hate note. You can say if I'm hating per se, that shit trash. Like they tell this man talking about man. I'd be more worried if Tyler Huntley was starting. This shit, but she didn't. First of all, wasn't it like, bro? Didn't they? When I remember when Lamar Jackson got hurt, and it was like, didn't Huntley came in and they fucking lost like every game or some shit, like couple, like handful of years. Like, come on, bro, y'all be saying dumbass shit. Like, I get it. Like, come on, bro. And then I saw some shit talking about Lamar Jackson may get traded. I'm like, so these teams that wasn't interested in this man when he was a free agent,
Mm-hmm.
he was an unrestricted free agent, and y'all were trying to do him dirty because he was a black man representing himself. Let's talk about it. He was a black man. Let's talk about this the context. He was a black man representing himself as an agent.
Yeah.
I think his mom was the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how
Yeah,
that
he didn't have
goes.
no agent. Yeah, he was representing himself. Yep.
And he was, and mind you, he was available. Atlanta, and it's funny because all these teams, and it's funny how all these teams, right? that was downplaying him, trying to lowball him his market price, his money, right? They all need quarterbacks now.
Correct. Yeah. I
Y'all
seen
could
that.
have been had him for 2 first-round picks. Because granted, probably with all that being said, Baltimore may most likely would have matched regardless. But at the same time, though, it's like, bro, I find that kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
That now it's I don't know. I don't believe it's true that they're gonna get traded because I do believe that that's a Ravens in a bad situation. They trade that boy. I tell you that
Well, we
because
know
that's
how the
not a good look.
NFL. We know how the
That
NFL is
ain't a
dirty
good. Yeah, but
anyway.
I tell you this though that'd be very I would say that'd be very true. He look it up. People don't know Lamar Jackson has a no trade clause in his contract. He can't be traded unless he agrees to. But that's what he was saying. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's good to
What,
know, Tiffany. Shout out to Tiffany. Shout out to
what do
you,
you
Tiffany,
think
too.
about
Appreciate
Brian
it.
Flores? I seen a rumor like about if they fire Raheem Morris, Atlanta might
I
give
don't
him
believe it.
a
I don't believe
interview.
they need. I don't even believe. I don't think they believe. I don't think they need five Raheem though. Give him more. I give him more love about opportunity.
You think so?
They got play. They play. Listen, when I look at teams, and listen, I ain't think Raheem. I think Aaron Glenn is. I think me personally, I think Aaron Glenn is better than a guy like Raheem Morris, right? And Raheem Morris got way more talent in his on his roster, in my opinion. Not in my opinion, this is a fact. I don't know why I said it's a fact, but I do believe them. They won the last 3 games now.
Yeah.
They competing out there. They playing. They just beat the Rams.
Yeah.
And they did. I give him a little bit more shot. He's a young coach.
They should have never
give him a
signed
little bit.
Cousins, though. They should have never signed Cousins, man.
Yeah, that was bad. But I'm thinking this is. But here's this is going back to Lamar Jackson thing. You signed Kirk Cousins, and then you signed Michael Penix. And listen, I don't think. Listen, I don't think he's that good. Me personally, I don't think he's a bum. I don't say he's a bum. I'm not gonna say he's a bum because I don't think he is, but he's not that good, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and he has a bad injury history. He has a terrible. This man got like his injury history is crazy in the college. So I'm surprised. What you saying?
Say that one more time. The ending part.
Michael Penix. Yeah, he had a bad injury history in college, and I don't think Michael Penix honestly is that good like that. Like our people trying to make an argument that he can't make certain throws yet. And granted, now with that being said though, right? And let me say that having a guy like Lamar Jackson, maybe something like that, or I don't know. But that's being I don't know. This is another conversation too though. NFL don't develop quarterbacks like they used to anymore.
Yeah. Mike.
Because nowadays,
Penix, I don't think he's that good either.
Like, and I don't think leagues that care about developing quarterbacks anymore.
Yeah.
Because if you were a quarterback drafted a high round like that, you automatically like a Jordan Love is a rare situation. Like Jordan Love is a very rare situation where he had time to play behind somebody. Like, and I feel if for real though, like being behind somebody for the most part, and granted, Michael Penix technically was behind Kirk Cousins though, but let's be real. Sometimes though, that can get tricky. Let's be real. Sometimes that can get tricky. Sometimes somebody trying to take the spot, and Kirk Cousins, you may feel like he still want to play. You know what I mean? You know how that goes. You know what I mean? Where you may not get that same type of support per se, but like the QB development ain't the same it used to be. Because when you were a high ass, it don't matter if you were a high ass quarterback in the draft, you coming out there to freaking make a difference.
Correct. That's a fact.
And it's not fair. It ain't fair, which is not fair though. Look at JJ McCarthy and shit. Like they talking about making like I'm like that like I said, the rumors of the Vikings and Lamar Jackson. I'm like, but that isn't. Shout out to you, Tiffany, for putting that out there. That no trade clause because I haven't. Shout which shout out to Lamar Jackson getting that contract.
Clause. I didn't even
shout
know
Lamar Jackson. Shout Lamar Jackson getting out his contract too. That's cold. That's some cold. That's some nice work.
because he know what
Nice
what they
work.
would do. He know what they would do
Yeah.
later. So
But all he want, I get, but he want to control his destiny too. Though at the same time, even if
correct. That's
like,
a fact.
but
That's a
I ain't
fact.
mad at that either.
That's a fact.
That's what I ain't gonna lie though, because I do
Baltimore
feel
might as well
like
look for a quarterback too.
I, listen. I
Baltimore
think
might as well look for a backup, a quarterback just in case, man, because his window is closing. Josh Allen's window is
no,
closing.
I don't think no. I don't think Lamar when I think because like I said before, the Ravens still they don't have necessarily a terrible front office. I do believe they got to get rid of John Hall. They got to get rid of John Harbaugh. I want to
It's
see
time for
Lamar
a new
Jackson.
regime. It's time for a new
Yeah, I do.
regime.
Yeah, and then give Lamar Jackson. Now, granted, when it comes to Buffalo, I don't be real. Let's just keep it real with Josh Allen though. Josh Allen is not that like Josh Allen is a choke artist, bro. Let's really like Josh Allen is not what people say he is per se. Like, and I'm not. Let me put this like you.
He
We
had
just
two
saw that
picks.
play.
He had like two picks last week,
He
man.
has listen. He always trying to be he always trying to be Superman. He always trying to be Superman.
Correct.
And thank God Drake Maye. Listen, because I ain't
But
gonna lie, they
you
were
don't think
comparing him.
you don't think it's the team? The team
No. You look at the plays he was doing. That's not you hold. Why are you holding the ball too long for no reason, getting a
no, that
fumble
matter of fact, my
and
fault.
taking the
That
sacks?
fumble, that fumble. They was trying to say it was a tuck. I can't remember what happened, but bro, he was about to throw the ball, running towards the
Right.
sideline. Then it looked like he tried to cuff it. But dog, you got two defenders
Yeah.
coming to
Yeah. He
sack
trying to
you.
be Superman.
Yeah, it's like
He
yo,
took a sack for no reason, and he fumbled the ball, bro. And then
yeah, he should have just threw
he
the ball out. He should have
like,
just threw
come
the ball
on,
away.
man.
Yeah, make that quick
Like
decision.
he always trying to be, and then the team allow him to do that. And granted, I don't listen. And then for real, this is and for real now, like because he's inconsistent with his accuracy. I don't care how much he improved
It's
on
the
his
play
accuracy
calling
because he
too,
did.
bro.
He
Because I I be on the Bills.
that's true.
I be on the Bills
That's
podcast.
true
You know what I'm
too.
saying? And they talk about Joe Brady not being a consistent or a good OC as well too. So that's
Nah, but they
part of
changed
it
it.
too.
But ain't my man Chunk? But ain't on who's the head? Man, why my man went blank? The head coach.
McDermott,
He took the play call. Dermot took the
McDermott,
play calls. He
McDermott.
started calling the plays. Yeah, he been calling the plays now though. Ain't he?
Who
He took
McDermott?
the play calling. Yeah, they ain't took the play call. Then he started
Nah,
changing.
I don't think so. McDermott's a defensive
No, you know what?
coordinator.
No,
I
you
mean, he's
right. No,
their head coach,
I'm
but he
tripping.
was a D. You know,
I'm
he
talking
was a
about. Nah, you
coach.
right. I'm tripping. I'm talking about Dan Campbell. I was thinking about Dan Campbell.
Oh.
I was thinking about Dan Campbell.
Listen, he's
They
another one
blue. You
too.
know, blue
Dan
team.
Campbell's another
Yeah.
guy too. See, this is the shit I don't like, pardon self. But with the with Dan Campbell, bro, like this is why I think sports fuck up too. I mean, I get the part of it with the analytics, but bro, you can't put your team in that type of predicament going for
Yeah.
it every fourth down. It's like, bro, he was the cause of the Lions not going to the Super Bowl last year, bro. I'm not saying there wasn't
Yeah.
some plays that should have been made. I'm not gonna say that. Definitely should have been some plays made. But bro, when you got a coach like that, bro, it's just like, yo, you're not Belichick. You're not, you know, uh, uh, Andy Reid. You don't have a, Mahomes back there. You don't got a Tom Brady, bro. Some of those fourth down he goes for is just
Yeah,
ridiculous
I
to me.
feel
You know.
do be fair though this year. To be fair this year, they've been banged up. I ain't gonna like do be fair though.
I mean,
I
last few
mean,
years they've been banged up. Couple of the
but not
last
like
two
this.
years.
But here the difference now is you compete with the Green Bay Packers and the Bears. It's like then you get them. I'm not making no excuses because you're saying some valid things that's like this flaws right as a coach.
Mhm.
But like
Yeah,
but then you also deal with injuries too.
correct. No, that's
It's
a
like
fact.
it's. I mean, so
But
like I
I
feel
never
you. Yeah,
cared for Jared Goff though.
yeah,
Anyways, too, bro. When I heard that
yeah.
McVay had to call plays and break down the defense for him before the clock runs out, it's like, bro, come on now. Like you in the NFL, bro. You should be able to
How
read
that
defenses.
headset turns off too. Like I forgot how many
Yeah, yeah, I
seconds.
know. That's why they give
That's
you two. They
wild.
give the quarterback two plays, but they said McVay used to like, tell him what he needs to do before, like you said, the headsets. Because I think they get
Yeah, but
15
even
seconds.
Yeah, but like when it's 15 seconds it cuts off, whatever, then how the fuck you know? But you still defense is still giving you different. Yeah,
Well,
that
if
is
he's
bad.
having problem with reading the plays, they need to get a center that can break. Because sometimes the center's making the calls. I remember
Yeah,
that happened for Drake Maye
but
last year.
but you gotta be good enough center to do that too, though.
No, that's a fact. That is a
Yeah,
fact. You know
you
what I
gotta
mean?
be.
But bro, you can't be in the NFL. How many years golf been in
Now
the
golf,
NFL
yeah, I
now?
think golf better now though.
No,
Golf
he
better now than
definitely
it
he
was.
definitely did
I
get
see that.
better. But you know, LA would have never let him go if he wasn't that good, bro. LA would have never let him.
I mean, they got
So
Matthew Stafford, bro. At the same
no, I
time,
mean I get that. I get it. I get it.
like they smooth got Matthew Stafford. I mean, they traded that boy. They got so. I mean, I don't know. It's definitely some interesting. Like I said, Brian Flores. I don't know where he going. I don't know where he necessarily going to be at though. But I just feel like he can definitely help the organization. He told people about Tua too. He told people. I told y'all too. Tua ain't like that, bro. Tua ain't like Tua. It was decent, but he ain't all that.
Tua's gone.
Tua ain't like bro. Tua's a game manager, bro. And
Yeah,
he can and then
Tua's
like
done.
Tua.
He's done.
Like that's crazy though too. Like that's wild as fuck though. Like that man Brian Flores told y'all to not draft Tua, and then now y'all not done. That is nasty work, bro. That's nasty. Like this is what I want to say too. Like this is why I want to be. That's the one thing I do want about. If I was like a reporter or something like that, that I would answer these type of questions. They would be mad at me because I would literally so I'll talk to these owners, GMs, whatever. They fired the GM, but like, which is crazy by the way. They fired GM, but they gonna keep Daniels, which is wild. But that's neither. Daniel's a bum coach. I don't care. Daniel's a bum coach. He's really not that good of a coach to me. I don't. I mean, Tua is your neighbor's friend that showed up to the family turkey bowl and threw 2 touchdowns and 3 picks. That's insane. Showed up to your neighbor's friend that showed up to the family turkey bowl. That's hilarious. Your neighbor's friend. Like that is crazy though. Like I would, because I wish I would report. I would literally, these people like people from office, the owner, like so you told me that so Brian Flores told y'all to not do this, and y'all didn't listen to him, and this and that, and he told y'all about y'all losing games, but then y'all have these expectations, and y'all in the same predicament or even worse since he left.
Yeah, Miami's been a joke too. Same thing
Like
with the
that's kind of
Jets.
crazy. That's crazy, bro.
And they
Like
told
think
him to
about that,
tank.
y'all.
And they told Flores to tank. The
And
owner.
they ain't been that much better since he left.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's crazy, bro. Like that is insane. McDaniel should be out of there trying to look like he. I mean he keeping his job though. He keeping his job because they've been winning games. A couple. I mean, all these tiny quarterback things Jesus gonna carry. It's not even about him being tiny. It's not. He's not that small. Now he ain't Kyle Murray. Kyle Murray is an issue because like. Well, the problem with Kyle Murray is the fact that he's small. And the fact, but here's the thing: soon they talking about he had to read his playbook for get some type of money in his account. You know that was a red flag. I'm like, yeah, y'all some Cardinals on some bullshit. Like y'all, what do you mean that he got to read his playbook or something? Like it was some part of his contract about that playbook, whatever. I'm like, yeah, this like y'all tripping. But I
Miami's
mean,
a
Tua,
joke. There's
man,
a lot of organizations that are jokes,
yeah.
bro. We can go
Cause
down the
Tua ain't been the
line.
same after them. Tua ain't been the same after them concussions either, though.
Yeah,
He
that's a
ain't been the
fact.
same. He don't play. He don't. He's he's real tentative in the pocket. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean. And like, because shoot, I mean, you got which I can't like fault. Like he already had he been had his flaws. Then he had to go through that. Because let's be real though, you get concussions that many times, you can easily get them again. You can't play with that. I mean, you get too many, you got to consider retirement.
Yeah, I think if he gets one more, he should be done. They
Like
was talking about
and that's the back of your mind. You can get hit and shit just like that. You can't tell me that's not his back of his mind.
yeah. They was talking about he should
You can't
retire.
tell me that. I've been saying it too though, because I was like, basically, like, bro, you can't. I mean, like, because hope Greg. Thankfully, he ain't getting none this year though, but still, like, that's still back in his mind. Like, dang, like, if I get hit one time, I can be out for some odd weeks, and like my career is done. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Because that's how Welker. That's Welker. That's the reason why Welker retired. A lot of people retired. They get too many concussions. Like, nah, shit, it's over with.
He's a wide receiver coach, I think, for Miami.
Yeah.
You should come over here.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Work with Pop.
I don't know though. I think he got a rocky relationship with New England though. To be honest with you though.
Well, Bill ain't here no more though.
Yeah, but also the front office too though. I mean, I don't. What's the last time we see Wes Rucker come back again like any type of thing like associated with New England per se. Now he's the Commanders. He's Commanders personnel analyst.
Is it?
That's his job. He's the personnel analyst for Washington Commanders. He was a receivers coach for Miami for a couple of years, but now, now he's a. I forgot Washington Commander got these. I forgot Washington Commander got these weird ass titles. Certain they got these. They doing something. The next, but like but like so I'm trying to think. When was the last time New England was associated with Wes Walker being part of it?
No, I think he might have came for one of those red jacket events, the Patriots Hall of Fame thing. I think he might have been here for.
He's not in the. He's not in.
No, I'm talking about. I think he came for Brady's,
which is crazy. Which is crazy. That's because Tom Brady. That's what I consider Tom Brady. You know how it go. But like I mean. And listen, Walker ain't won no Super Bowl with us though, bro. But he's a Patriot legend. I think it is something with that front office because we can't forget they offered him money. He took less money to go to Denver.
I still can't believe he dropped that pass though, man. I still can't believe he dropped that pass in the Super Bowl.
Don't get me started with that. I see him. Because I know now. Granted, I will say Tom Brady could have thrown that ball a little bit better.
Yeah, but it's just like the Andrews drop. It's just like the Andrews drop. Like y'all make all these spectacular catches all during the season, and
Tom Brady getting pressure. You understand? You got to understand too, though, Tom. You understand that ball got to go out there. And I understand you as a receiver. You understand that ball not gonna be necessarily perfect when it come my way. I got to get ready to catch it. And I seen you
was all by himself, man. He was all by himself.
That's why I think something with the front office too, because I think he took less money to go to Denver. I think Robert Kraft didn't like that.
So he did win. He won with Denver, didn't he? No, he lost.
Remember, yeah, he retired. He had no concussions and all that.
No, but I'm saying he never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he didn't win one. Yeah.
So I do think he's a Hall of Famer though. I mean, that may be an unpopular opinion for some people. I do think he's a Hall of Famer.
That boy like that.
Yeah, like I mean. 2-time first team All Pro, 2-time second team All Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time leading league in receptions, and mind you got some guys in the league at the time. You got some, you know what I mean? You got some Calvin Johnsons and Larry Fitzgeralds in the league when he's doing this.
Randy Moss,
Randy Moss and all that because like Welker was a dog. He was a dog. I ain't gonna like listen. Man, that slot receiver, but when you think of slot receivers, boy, he used to be killed, but like, but yeah, like, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like something gotta be. I think it's something gotta be up with that front office at Wells Fargo. I don't think they got a good relationship because ain't never been no conversation of Wells Walker coming here at all. If you notice. If you ever heard anything, because like you said, you've been balls. You ever heard of Wells Walker coming back in any type of capacity for New England at all?
Never.
So it gotta be something up. It gotta be something up. Because
I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research. I'm gonna do a little research and check on that. But as far as I can remember, I think he might have came for Tom Brady's red jacket ceremony.
Yeah, everybody came there, even Bill there. You know, Rob Kraft only Robert Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they both elected in the Hall of Fame too. So
Yep.
Robert Kraft should have been in the Hall of Fame, but I don't know why it took it this long, but that's neither here or there. But Robert Kraft Bill, that'd be crazy if Rob Bill being inducted the same year. That'd be crazy.
I think Kraft was because of the massage parlor.
Even before that, kind of though.
I don't know, but I think
Yeah,
remember
it
we gotta
didn't help.
remember
You know, it
Spygate,
didn't help.
Deflategate, and all of that. I think
Yeah,
that's why
yeah, yeah,
Spygate,
yeah.
Deflategate, then the massage thing. You know what I mean?
The people forget about the massage thing. I did. We know we didn't, but like the people forget. The people forget. I
I
think
think
people a
they
little bit
did.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I
I don't
think
know,
so
but
too.
that's legitimate though. That's legitimate. It seemed like team F with each other this year, bro. They really in a team. Yeah, absolutely. Diggs and leadership, absolutely, absolutely, Skrilla,
That's been
absolutely.
undermined. That's been not been talked about enough. I mean, I know they talk about it here, but dog, he said Diggs, right?
Yeah, Diggs' leadership
Yeah,
is phenomenal, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I
facts,
ain't.
facts.
Yeah,
He did an
he
interview.
might.
I think I'll send it to you after we get off this live. I'll have to look for it. But they asked him. He was like, "Listen, it was like this game." They asked him. You know, they was like, forgot what they asked him, but he was like, "Yo, I always say to myself, somehow, some way, I got to impact the game. If I'm not catching a lot of balls, because he was like, yo, this offense is about
Right,
who gets open. And he was like, so I make sure I'm hyping guys up on the sideline. You get what I'm saying? We talked about it.
right,
But a lot of people nationally or outside, you know, or they're not Patriots fans, probably don't know that. You know what I mean? How much of a big leader, you know, he is
right.
in the locker room.
He don't care about he getting the ball because remember the narrative on it was like he wasn't getting the ball. I remember on the Bills it was like, oh, he wasn't getting the ball enough. He wasn't like Josh Allen and all that. And like now it's like he don't if Diggs can get 30. He has the same demeanor. We got 30, 25 yards or 100 yards. You know what I mean? So like that's real dope on Diggs and people didn't forget just don't care about Kraft off game activity because he's old and his wife passed, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, no, of course, the media people didn't forget. You right, media people didn't forget. You know, that's all people that matters in the day that vote for the Hall of Fame. So you're right, definitely right about that. T, you're definitely right about that. But it's definitely interesting. I mean, if they get abducted to the Hall of Fame, which I do believe. I mean, Bill is the first. I mean, Bill, I think Bill definitely gonna see him in the Hall of Fame. Oh, I think he had technical difficulties, Maybach. But yeah, man, Diggs leadership. Like I'm even like I thought Diggs was gonna be decent for us, but I think he definitely exceeded my expectations on his play on the field, his leadership, and all that. Like I ain't gonna lie, like he definitely like changed his narrative. Unfortunately, you know, the news broke out. Unfortunately, about the situation, the assault situation, whatever. Hopefully, I mean, but I was like outside of that though, you know what I mean?
Can you hear
I
me?
mean, I hear you good, you good.
My fault. My phone
Yeah, you
died.
good. But yeah, like you said, like Diggs definitely changed the narrative about him. Because like he was known as a diva, like, oh, I need a ball like this. On New England is the complete opposite. Like he's the same demeanor if he had 25 yards or 100 yards.
Correct.
So it's like, I mean, shout out Diggs. Unfortunately, I mean, of course, that salt situation that came up, whatever. But outside of that, I oversee my expectations on the field as a, you know what I mean, on the
That's a
especially
fact.
on the field. Because
Yeah.
I felt like Grant, I know he's not in his prime no more though, but like say he about like 30 yards away for 1,000 yards,
Yeah.
which is like top 25. I mean, in the league,
Hmm.
can't get mad at that. Diggs has been great. True, sucks about the recent. Yeah, exactly.
I
Been
forgot how much
important in the
that
quarter.
incentive is too. If he gets that 30 yards
Yeah.
to make it
So
1,000. So yeah,
and like you said, he balling. He
bro.
balling.
And,
He
and
listen.
remember, we talked about this too. It was between the Patriots and Denver Broncos, the two teams that he could have signed with, and he chose the Patriots. So that says a lot too, because he could have went to
Right.
Denver easily. You know what I
Yeah, he
mean?
probably looked at. He probably looked at. I think he thought Drake May was good, but he didn't think he was this good.
Yeah, he said that. He
And
said that. He said, I know he was
yeah,
good, but I didn't know he was gonna be this good. You know.
so y'all Denver Bronco fans out there, you saw Bo Nix. I'm like, well, that dude ain't Drake Maye, so I'm gonna go with the Drake. I will go with the Drake Maye guy. You know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
know, I don't care. Respect to Sean Payton, but any pressure situation, Maye looks for digs out there. Absolutely. I mean, but here's the thing, though. There's a lot of people who look out there too, though. That's what makes Drake Maye so good too, though. Like, don't get to it. He got the Hunter Henrys, and because like even especially like Mike Hollins, boy, Mike Hollins, man. Hopefully
Yeah.
he can like I say, hopefully he can come back. I mean, well, he's on
Yeah, they
IR,
said
so
it's a
weeks.
abdominal. Yeah, he's on the IR for
Yeah,
abdominal injury or whatever. I don't know what that
yeah.
means, but they said
Which is he
abdominal.
looked fine in the game though. Which
Yeah.
I don't maybe all the drilling, I guess. So I mean,
They said,
shoot,
but he's out for 4 weeks. They say if he comes back, it would probably be like the wild card or after, something like
yeah.
that. They said so.
But
That's
they said if
crazy.
we get number, but they said it's the number one. They said if we do get the number one seed, we get the bye. The bye week counts for a week too. By the way, for y'all, the bye week counts
Yeah,
if we get the
correct,
first seed.
correct.
So
So
yeah, shout out to Mike Hollins too though, because I mean, shoot, that's a like I said, that dude like he definitely like make big plays and definitely a dependable receiver too.
hmm
Blocks and everything. Like six, like I said, like an extra tight end out there too. 6'4", big body receiver. So
correct, correct. So
but it's definitely yeah though, man. Like you said, I think like I seen with Bill Belichick. And I seen somebody else in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I seen the Cowboys safety, Darren Woodson. I saw him, I think he got I saw him there, and the reason why I brought his name in stuff now, if he's getting nominated for like a possible be potential being a Hall of Fame potential, I think he's a semifinalist. Then Devin McCourty got to be there too. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna put Darren Woodson because he was part of that Super, 3 Super Bowls, whatever. You gotta do it for Devin McCourty too. Just saying, it needs to be more people in the Hall of Fame for the Patriots dynasty. Just saying. Just saying. It's
yeah,
crazy how we have we have one of the greatest dynasties in NFL history, and not enough Hall of Famers in there. Just
yeah,
saying.
correct.
Just saying. Put more Hall of Famers in the Patriots, man, jersey. Man. More Patriots to be Hall of Famers.
Yeah,
Which I feel like will happen soon. I think Joe Tooney is going to be a Hall of Famer. Yeah,
yeah,
former Patriot, of course. But I mean, even though they're going to claim him being more of a Chiefs, he got 2 Super Bowls with us now. So y'all calm down. You know what I mean? He
yeah.
got 2 Super Bowls with us. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to think who else would be. Oh yeah, Marcus Jones got snubbed for Pro Bowl. That was
Who?
crazy. He got snubbed
Marcus
for
Jones.
Marcus Jones. He got snubbed for the Pro Bowl for a returner, which I'm like, bro, man.
That's crazy.
I mean, other dude. I know the other dude was. I forgot the man's name. He was cool, but come on, Mark, you going? I mean, hey, you know what I mean. So we only got 2 Pro bowlers this year. Well, 3. It's Drake Maye, Gonzalez, and Henry. So maybe due to our schedule, but we hurt, but still winning. It's
Listen,
true. I
nobody they
mean,
can't
yeah,
even talk about this schedule shit. That shit is played
that shit,
now. They still
bro. Like,
say
who
that we
cares?
had a weak
Bro,
schedule.
we
You
had a
gotta
trash
play.
schedule
It's
when we
not
won
like the
Super Bowl in
Patriots.
01.
It's not like the Patriots picked their schedule. You get what I'm saying? They sucked last year. That's how it goes. So the suckiest
Yeah,
team this season is gonna have the weakest schedule next season. That's just the way the cookie crumbles,
right,
man. That's how this
right.
shit goes. So,
But
you know.
I tell you this though, we not gonna be no easy team to beat. Like, okay, all I'm
hmm
saying is though, name me a team that's gonna steamroll us if our schedule was so weak. Then, like that's all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
the schedule was so dumb. I just told you, like the Rams had the 6th best hardest schedule in the league, right?
hmm
Then we share the 6 same opponents as the Rams. They have 4-2. The Patriots are 6-0. But y'all gonna still mention record. What is that supposed to mean?
hmm
And
Exactly.
like I
So.
said before, too, we lost to the Raiders, and yes, we lost to the Raiders and Steelers. But I tell you this right now, we play both them teams right now. We blown them the f out.
Yeah.
You don't gotta worry about protecting no sack record. We
Correct.
blowing y'all out. We blowing the Steelers out. We blowing the
Yeah.
Raiders out.
We're gonna have
Like,
some
come on.
primetime games too next week. I mean next week, next
Absolutely.
season. Next season we'll have some
Absolutely.
primetime games. Let me see.
Absolutely.
Facts Maybach. I'm just talking. No, I know. I wasn't talking about you. I'm just talking about like the people that say, oh, the Patriots had a weak schedule. Like if we had a weak schedule, then we should have been undefeated. We should have never lost no games then if that was you get what I'm saying? Like it just is they just always gonna find an excuse. I just noticed that when you
Right.
bringing up
We did blowed
stats.
out. We did the Panthers dirty. We did the Panthers dirty.
Mm-hmm.
And the Panthers was competing this year. They but most likely they may win the NFC South. I'm not
Correct.
saying Panthers is all that per se.
Correct.
I don't think the Panthers
Correct.
are gonna win the Super Bowl at all, even if they win their division. But
Correct.
I
That's
mean,
just like how we beat the Falcons, right? Yeah, it was a good game, close game, whatever. But look how they did the Rams. You know what I mean?
right.
So
Look at the Bills.
correct, correct. So
Like
does
I'm just like, come on, man. Like I don't understand that they beat the Buccaneers. Who the
Mhm.
Falcons beat?
Oh, matter of fact, you
The,
talking about Buccaneers, right?
yeah,
Wasn't the national media talking about, your boy is MVP? Early on, they would say, oh, Baker Mayfield for MVP, and look what
right.
happened. So it's just like, yo,
I'm just
that's
saying,
yeah. I think the national media, that's what they're supposed to do. It's just they have to run these narratives and
right.
whatever and all this other shit to make a good show. Half of the time they know they're like, damn, producer, I gotta say this. Yeah, true, you gotta say this on the live show.
Right.
So you gotta be that guy.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's how it be. Like they had close like so that's all I'm saying. Even the Jaguars and Bills. And like I said, here's the thing too. Look how many teams did it just 42-0 this year? Like, okay, and that's
Mhm.
being said, and the Jet like and let's even use the strength of schedule argument. Like let's because the Jets, how many points the Jets scored a total of 20, the Jets scored a total of 24 points in 2 games against us.
Mhm.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
They scored literally 24 points a game. Like if I'm looking at the Jets, I'm looking at the teams they played. The Steelers, they beat them by 2 points. Bills did them bad. I give them that. Bills did them bad. Dolphins. Then that's 21. I'm talking. Look at good teams. The Jets. Well, Jets didn't play 20-48. I get the Jaguars that. But
Mhm.
I ain't said like, come on, man. And like you said before, like who you think win the NFC South Saturday? The NFC South, I think it's going to be. I think the Panthers. I think Panthers got momentum. I think Panthers got a little bit more momentum
Didn't they
than the
lose last Sunday?
Yeah, they did lose. They did lose, but I'm gonna say Panthers though.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
if
say
if they if
Panthers.
they won last Sunday, they would have been
They would have won. They would have
yeah,
won.
exactly. Correct.
Um, I think Panthers.
Who's in the
I'm gonna edge
NFC South
Panthers.
again? It's Panthers, Falcons,
Yeah,
right? Falcons
right. Because
and
Panthers. Yeah, because the Panthers already beat Buccaneers before. They beat the Buccaneers
oh yeah,
already.
Buccaneers is in it too. They
I mean,
lost.
well, Buccaneers. I think Mike Evans is back though. Mike Evans
Is
been
he?
going. Um, I think Panthers. I think that's gonna be a good game because Panthers. They beat the Rams by the way too. The other team they lost to.
I think that's what
That's
hurt the
not really a
Buccaneers too. Is Mike Evans going down and
yeah
Godwin going down
yeah
too.
but I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good game. I don't think it's a bold pick though. I think it's a pick 'em. It's a pick 'em game. That's not a.
Listen, if the
I think that's a
Panthers
pick.
if they won last Sunday,
Yeah, they
they
won.
would have won it.
They beat the
So that's
Rams.
not really a bold pick.
They beat the Rams this season. They have talent. The Rams do got talent. I'm not Rams, but the Panthers got a decent amount of talent. I mean, so we'll see. I think it's a pick'em game. It's not going to be an easy game by both teams. It's not going to be easy. So
Who are they
same thing, but
playing?
that Ravens,
Who is the
the
Panthers
Buccaneers,
playing? Oh, they're playing
Buccaneers,
Buccaneers. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's right.
The Steelers and Ravens. That's going to be a pick'em game. If you know how that should go. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it was yeah. So I would get shout out to NFL for scheduling these games like this because these are fire situations. it's a game for sure. Probably right 50-50.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
important games. Important game.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be. And I the Keon. What did Keon? The Keon Coleman still benched? Cause I
Uh,
ain't bro.
no, I think he played
Andy
after
shit.
our game.
Yeah.
He played after our game. I forgot
Oh,
who,
because
who did they play
he ain't do
after.
shit in that Raven. He ain't do ish in that Ravens game is crazy. He's a bomb. I ain't gonna lie. That's a random sign. No, he's a bomb.
He's a bum.
He's a bomb.
True
Like
say
if he
he's a
can't do
bum.
if he gonna do nothing get them Ravens team, like bro, he's just out. Like yeah, that's a bet. Him and Xavier Ledger, like bro, it's like bro, I get y'all some funny dudes. Dude from the Panthers, Xavier dude had a crazy accent from South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Like yo, I get y'all, bro. It's like them dudes was funny, but like y'all gotta put some work on the field, bro. Like y'all looked the part, but y'all gotta put the production on the field. It look, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My team is
Who's Johnny's
100%
team?
making.
Who's Johnny's team?
I don't know whose Johnny team is. My team is 100% making the AFC Championship. I don't know who your team
Who's your
is.
team, Johnny?
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully
Hopefully
with
you're talking about
Patriots.
the Patriots. Exactly.
Yeah,
Johnny Cage.
yeah. I don't know what team you talking about, or
Yeah.
but it's gonna be. I'm trying. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's definitely gonna be very interesting, man. Hopefully, like I said, I think Drake Maye probably gonna win MVP at this point. Matthew Stafford really
You
gave him
want him
that
to win
MVP.
it? I mean, I would like him to win
I
it,
mean,
but then again,
I mean
I'm
he,
going
but
off of the superstitious shit about the quarterbacks that win MVP that don't win the Super Bowl. They went to the Super Bowl, but they ended up losing. So, or don't
I think
make
Drake
it.
Mason's was a little bit different because like he
Are
wasn't
you
gunning
you,
for it.
you saying this stat's
He
gonna be
wasn't he
broken?
wasn't
He gonna win it, and
he
we gonna
wasn't
win the Super Bowl?
he wasn't going for it. And I think it's just natural. It wasn't like I can't say I'm not saying other MVP season was forced per se, but it's like Drake made his play. He did his job, and he's happy to win MVP.
Yeah.
Because nobody predicted him winning MVP. Like like nobody predicted him to win MVP.
Yeah. I
Like
mean, nobody even picked the Patriots to be this good, bro.
he's
Besides
definitely
us.
all pro.
I
Like he's
did say
definitely
11.
all
I did
pro.
say 11 wins. I said 10 plus
Yeah.
11 wins the
And now
most.
that was a little bit high. I was like 11 wins. I'm like,
Yeah, bro. It's just I just knew the whole
yeah, you were
energy
right
with
about
Mike
that. I mean,
Vrabel.
I'm gonna give you credit, but it's like 11 wins was tough because
Yeah.
even going back to like the game, that was tough. 11
Because I
games to
was looking
like
at the schedule, bro. I was looking at the
yeah,
schedule. I even marked down the Raiders game as a win, but it ended up being a loss. So,
yeah.
you know what I mean? That's how I kind of was looking at it. I'm like,
You're
okay, I got to
I
look at
feel on
Mike
that.
Vrabel coaching. Huh? Go ahead.
I feel on that. Though. I look at that NFC South was like that's all. I thought the NFC South was because I thought the level we was gonna be at, the NFC
Mm-hmm.
South was gonna be a challenge. So
Mm-hmm.
all right, they had decent defenses.
Mm-hmm.
And then like that Tampa, I thought Tampa Bay was gonna be way better than it was.
Yeah.
Carolina had some decent talent. I thought it was like okay, this of course Atlanta, they beaten Bills and the Rams, right?
I thought
They
Atlanta
beat
would
two
have been
teams.
better this year. I
They
thought they would have been better.
That's why I said that's for real. That's why I said I don't fire Raheem Morris because I thought like they beat two teams and quote unquote Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah.
And
Johnny, you still didn't say what your team is. So it's the
I
Patriots?
think the Patriots. I think he may be a Patriots fan. He's saying Drake. That's for Drake. Drake made for
Yo, I
MVP.
remember what was it? Kayshawn Booty was on the
Yeah.
sideline. I think he was like, yo, what does this Drake May means or Drake, you know what I mean? And they was like, yo, this shit's kind of corny. Like, what's the
Well,
meaning behind that? I don't know who
yeah.
came up with that,
But
but
I
I don't
don't
like
know
that.
who Drake made. I don't know. Draco. I guess I'm gonna say Draco. And the
I like the
Draco May,
Draco.
man.
I like the Draco, but the Drake May or the Drake May shit that's confusing.
Mayday. I say Draco or Mayday, man. It's
Yeah,
Mayday.
Drake Mayday.
Mayday. It's Mayday, man. And listen, I'm telling you. Because listen, he like you said, cause it's not about me one of the MVP. It's because like don't get I would like the Patriots get like the awards as much as they can, right? I'm a Patriots fan. I like cool. But objectively speaking, as a football fan, right? he probably is the MVP. Like he should be the MVP.
It should be.
Based off like
It should
so
be.
it's like and I think Matthew Stafford gave it away. I mean that game against the Falcons, like 3 picks.
Yeah.
You gave it away. You gave it away. And it's
There's
like,
some games where if the Rams had won, he would have ran away
right,
with it. You know what I mean? They would have definitely gave it to him. But he lost those games, and it was ugly games too.
right,
So but
yeah,
yeah, man. I think it should be Patriots awards all around, but that's just me. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? At
It's
the end
like,
of the day, like I said, here we don't care about individual. It's cool. The individual
yeah, it's
accomplishments
cool.
and achievements is cool, but we all about championships, team
Yeah,
championships out here.
that's what Drake made. That's what Drake made is on. But it's at the same time though, like granted, these wars do exist. And it's like if you just asking just honest opinion about it, that's all I'm saying. I'm care about is winning more than anything, but it's like if these awards are available, these guys are eligible to get it. And it's like
Correct. Even
it's
Travion,
just,
he's up
right.
there too for the rookie award.
I
You
don't
know what I
think
mean?
I don't think he's gonna get it over Panthers though.
Nah,
To
I don't think
T
they give
Mac.
it to him. Yeah,
T Mac, yeah, that dude, he'll be a problem. I tell
yeah.
you this though, Trayvon Henderson, best rookie running back in the draft right now.
I mean, when the Patriots drafted him, they was like, "Nigga, we got to steal." You know what I mean? The Patriots
Yeah,
just did a good draft. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, but
Genty still may have that line trash. Though. That Oakland line is garbage. They like the worst line in the league.
yeah, Genty might be all
So,
around more talented, but
but Henderson got that. He's more Trent is more explosive than Genty in my opinion.
yeah,
He got that like okay, I'm 50 yards. Like he got that like I'm get a 30-yard touchdown. I'll make everything out of nothing.
correct, correct. Like I said,
Young
that the
May
one
went
the one where
crazy.
he bumped into the
Yeah.
lineman, he went in
Oh
all the way
yeah.
to the right, bumped into him, and bounced out and
Yeah,
ran
bounce
to
left.
the
Yeah, that
man.
was
Listen,
crazy.
man, that was dope. I did not see that
Yeah.
happening.
I'm
I
like,
knew that's where he
oh,
was supposed to run, but he's like, yo, I'm not gonna just keep going straight and fall down or get
right.
tackled. Let me
Them
just
running
bounce to
back
the left.
instincts, those
Yeah,
instincts, like those things you can't teach, man. And that's what makes
facts.
you know what I mean. So he may be the best running back. I predict that he will be the best running back we have since Corey Dillon.
Mm. I say
He
before
has
Corey
that
Dillon,
talent.
you gotta figure you probably forgot we had
Oh,
Curtis Martin.
you going
Yeah,
that far? That's the
Curtis
whoa.
Martin. Curtis
Corey is his
Martin.
best because Corey Dillon was Corey Dillon. He still got the Patriots record for the rushing yards record
Yeah, in the
from the
playoffs.
season.
Yeah, was
No,
it
no, he
season?
got in
I
the
thought it was
season
playoffs.
too. His
Yeah,
season went crazy. He had like 1,600 yards with us,
yeah,
1,500.
yeah. You're
So,
right.
and shout out to
Yeah.
Blunt too. Shout out to Blunt, but Blunt was he was a bulldozer. Man. He put him in that goal line,
Yeah,
man. In the
Blunt
red
was a
zone,
beast. He was trucking over dudes, man.
man, we put him in that red zone, and we in the goal
Yo, that's
line, man.
crazy because
You
the
get the ball to
following
Blunt,
year, Blunt goes to the Eagles and does similar shit and wins the Super Bowl.
man.
That was crazy.
Man,
That
they had
was
a
crazy.
Jai. They had a Jai two in the backfield. Man,
158.5 passing rating. I think it was 152. Oh, in the first half. Okay,
yeah, it
yeah.
was
Yeah, it dropped to 52 for the game, but yeah, I thought he was saying that was for the
which I
game
don't
until
even
I kept
understand how
reading.
I don't even understand how that should be working. Like that should be like I don't listen because like that
Dog,
shit
think
like
about
bro
it.
he
If he
played
didn't drop,
perfect.
if Kyle Williams didn't drop that pass, that would have been 20 for
Yeah,
21. But then who else did he pass to that didn't catch the ball? Or might have been an incomplete pass or something.
it was incomplete. I know it was an incomplete
Or threw it,
pass
I mean, like
on
throwing out of bounds or
yeah
something like that.
yeah it was that. I know one of them was that.
Yeah. So
I forgot the
yeah.
third one per
So
se, but
imagine
like
what the
I'm like
passing rating would have been if he was perfect. Imagine what the
right, and
passing
I'm
rate.
like
Dog, and the crazy thing is, you would have thought, right? He would have had more pass attempts because he had the 5 touchdowns. The man only threw
right
for 21 yards. That's telling you
and
like everything was
250
clicking. Everything was hitting on all cylinders, bro. The running game. You
right.
know what I mean? Everything. Everything was on the money.
And that's
And
what
I
I'm
like
saying
it when
too.
he
Like
doesn't have to do too much. Go ahead.
right, and he's 4 in passing yards, and he only people want to criticize. He only got 1 300-yard game in his career, but
Yeah.
with all that being said, he has he's 4th in passing yards, and he's 11th in
Correct.
passing attempts.
Correct.
That should tell you that.
Imagine what next season's gonna be like. When you know what I mean? Y'all remember that game that he got the 300? He almost got 400. Remember?
Yeah.
It was like what 20 yards less. Yeah, it was like 380.
Ooh,
Remember? So he almost hit 2 milestones. He almost hit 2 milestones in one game: a 300 and a 400 yards. So
yeah, so when people talk about the playoffs, the playoffs gonna get harder, like no doubt about it. I don't think nobody gonna question that. But like when it comes to the test about the Patriots, like I mean, what else do you want them to do? Like we undefeated on the road, which that's not easy to say. Not a lot of teams in NFL history can say they was undefeated on the road. I'm trying to. That is a good question. How many teams was? It's not a lot. Primetime games, being down, adversity and things of that nature, whatever you can name it. You know what I mean? Like, and granted, we go to the playoffs and see what happens. I just say this: we win a play. I just don't want to hear nothing. We win the playoff game. We win that playoff game. I don't want to hear anything at that point. Well, what about the second? Nah, I don't. Now y'all gonna move the goalpost. We win that playoff game. Then shoot. We can. Now I'm not saying you can still say we can lose, but I don't want to hear we ain't tested or whatever the case may be. But we got Mike Vrabel as a head coach. These dudes gonna have guys prepared. We got Will Campbell. We got Will Campbell from LSU. We got that's the thing too. We like that's I do gotta address that. That's kind of annoying. That we got winners on our team. Let's not get it like we got people that are experienced and winners on our team. Like let's not get it like messed up. Like Diggs is a baller, a veteran. Mac Hollins is a Super Bowl champion. If y'all didn't know, I mean, if he played on the Eagles, he was on that Eagles Super Bowl. When they beat us. Will Campbell is a winner. He played at LSU.
Yeah, Matt Hollins.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he played again. He played that game with the Eagles when they beat the Pats.
Like Will Campbell is a dog. You know what I mean? LSU. You know how that. You know he an LSU player. Mind you, I think he was he won the what number he had at LSU? He's like the first lineman to get some type of number at LSU. Let me see.
Oh yeah,
he was the first. Like he had a number. What number he had? I forgot what's LSU number? LSU 7 jersey. Yeah, that 7 jersey. That 7 jersey was worn by guys like Patrick Peterson and like Tyrann Matthews. Like basically like the it's a symbol of like that's like you only certain people at LSU got that number. And I just named you the people that had that number, the Pony Badger, Patrick Peterson, and he had that as a lineman. So he's the dog. Trayvon Henderson, the man's a collegiate. He won a national championship. So, and I get it's different from NFL. And I get that, but these guys are winners from the Ohio State, by the way. So you guys understand culture, and you know what I mean. That's when we find you look at the people. We look at the young players that I named, right? And look where they came from. That helping build a culture and things of that nature. Ohio State is you know what I mean. You talking about Ohio State? I think they produce more players than anybody in NFL history. I think, or they're one of them. Yeah, like I said, LSU and all that. So
I mean, the SEC conference.
SEC, yeah, SEC. We ain't got to talk about that. So it's like, and like you said, Mike Vrabel is our head coach, Super Bowl champion. He was as a player. He's not no disrespect to hard balls, but he wasn't listen. I'll say hey, ain't a lot of athlete coaching right now that had a better career than Mike Vrabel turned head coach. Just saying.
2 touchdowns and 2 different Super Bowls and 1.
Just saying. Like he's a player. He's not just a player. He's not just a regular player head coach. So it's like, granted, like you said before, hey, it ain't gonna be easy. We'll see what happens in the playoff, depending on who we see against, whatever. But you know what I mean. We can win any given Sunday. This absolutely, and I feel that we can compete against anybody. And like I said before, we playing with house money. I'm not gonna be super heartbroken. We lose. I don't want us to lose, but the reality situation is hey, we overachieved, and guess what? We're gonna get better.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you this, y'all better not hope we don't win, because that's going to be a disaster at that point. If we win, it's a disaster for a league and it's game over with. I tell you, I'm letting y'all know. If we win the Super Bowl and we have the cap space we have next year, good God Almighty.
Mm-hmm.
Good God Almighty. It's game over with. What Lil Flip say? Game over? It's game over. Like Lil Flip. It's a wrap at that point.
Yep.
We win this year. And I told you the guys we got, it's not Drake Maye, Will Campbell. All these dudes are 20-some years old. Kyle Williams, all these dudes are in their 20s. Marky Jones, these dudes are young. If we win the Super Bowl this year, it's a wrap. Bills, y'all may have to move to Canada. You know what I mean? Listen. It's a wrap. Y'all, it's gonna be another drought. Because hey, shout out to Free Reign. Run the tape, exactly.
Salute, Free Reign.
I'm telling y'all better hope. Like I said, we playing with house money right now. Listen, we here and we gonna compete. And listen, hey, we sleep on. Hey, I tell you this right there. Them teams when they scouting together, they gonna talk about no schedule. I tell you that. I tell you that. I tell any NFL team. They talk about when they play against the Patriots, where they play a weak ass schedule. We ain't where that's not being discussed.
Yeah. You
So
know,
just make sure you show. I'm gonna show win, lose, the draw though, Tiffany. I'm gonna show win, lose, the draw. Don't disrespect me like that, Tiffany. You know how I rock. You know I gotta deal with the Celtics big game losing. You don't know how I rock. Come on, man. Come on now. I tell you this though,
imagine me, right? I was on a Miami, whose podcast it was? I forgot who it was. But anyways, the Celtics lost. And I had like over 1,000 people in the chat going at me. And I had to sit there and take it. So I show up. My team lose, I'm there. I'm not going to be missing in action and all of that. We don't do that over here. But stop setting up stipulations because your team ain't doing that great. But I already told you. No, because you think I be talking trash. I be calling stuff early. I already said Ravens wasn't supposed to go here.
But Tiffany is gonna show. Tiffany do show up though. I'll give Tiffany that, but don't say it about us though. We gonna show up.
Yeah, exactly.
We gonna show up. I give Tiffany that. Tiffany shows up, but I'm gonna show up. And like I said before though, like y'all better hope. Because like you said, I didn't listen. All I'm saying is I never made a statement saying that the Patriots ain't gonna win a Super Bowl without Tom Brady. I didn't say that statement. Y'all did. I ain't talking about you specifically, Tiffany. And I don't think you like necessarily said it like seriously, or I mean you may have said it as a joke, but I'm just saying general. That's a general statement. I didn't say that the Patriots ain't shit without Tom Brady. Fast forward now, we one of the best teams in the league, and we competing for a Super Bowl.
Correct. Where's the people that said that we was going to be bums?
A lot of people. So y'all show up too.
Yeah. Right. It's like they make it seem like the Patriots is going to suck for like a whole 10, 15 years, and I didn't see that happen. I'm like, come on. Maybe a few years, but 10 plus years sucking.
Yeah, I literally gave us like 5 years. I'm diving online saying this on my channel.
Yeah, you did. You said, we're going to rebuild this. I said 5 years. Yeah.
It'll be 5 years. It'll be 5 years. And like this is like when I first started really making content. I said it's gonna be 5 years. And then it was sooner. And then granted, I didn't predict us to get Mike Vrabel and Bill Belichick not going to be a part of the team no more. Sure, that was not my bingo card. But
I tell you this.
But I think it happened.
I was on the Bills thing, the Bills fanatic, and I was telling them because me and one of the co-hosts, Rico, we be DMing each other. I was telling him, I said, "Yo, word is out here, rumor." We're going to get Mike Vrabel and we're getting Josh McDaniels. He said, maybe I could see that happening, but not this year. They're going to give Gerard one more year. Him and his co-host said, we don't see that happening. Gerard, I said, no, y'all don't know. I'm out here. I'm telling you, because I told you, there are people that work in there and they hear rumblings. You know what I'm saying? You might be sweeping the floors and you hearing some behind closed doors conversation and the nigga peeking in and listening or whatever. And then my homie was like, yo, I think they're going to get Mike. I said, you think so? The way he said it to me, I said, yo, I could see that happening. But I kept saying, damn, it'd be messed up if they fired Gerard. But I'm like, Kraft ain't gonna care because this is the same man who let Parcells go. You know what I'm saying? And all this other stuff. So who's
Yeah,
Gerard Mayo? He ain't make sense.
he let my man
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll. He let Pete Carroll go. Like that's what we saying. It's not a race thing. Like you know what I'm saying. It's like granted. That's why I'm saying it's not a race thing. Like he don't give a fuck. Like he care about Crab gonna care about his money and people in the seats and winning. That's all he care about. Like it's like he's strict. That's he's strict with that. Cause maybe we could have won a Super Bowl with Pete Carroll. I wouldn't be surprised by that, especially at that time. Look what he was able to do. You know what I mean? His career. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like. I mean, side note too, if y'all some Celtics fans out there, y'all watching, 129-119, Celtics beat the Jazz.
That's what's up.
Good W. Jaylen Brown, the 30-point streak is over with by Jaylen Brown, by the way. But I mean, hey, it's still dope. He tied Larry Bird's Celtics record for the most consecutive 30-point game with 9. So, but guess he had a double tonight, 23 and 10 assists. So hey.
We won.
I mean, listen,
that counts.
We won it in any May day, but still shout out to Jaylen Brown for having a hell of a season. Still, I mean, record-breaking Celtics. Hey, it ain't we winning at the end of the day. Derek White, good bounce back game from last kind of disaster against Portland, and man, good bounce back game for them guys, especially Derek White. What Derek 27. Payne Pritchard with 18. Every Simons off the bench, 20 points off the bench.
That's good.
Hey, and shout out every time. Every time has been. Hey, I know some of y'all been hating on every Simons this year, but he been playing good. He been playing good. You know what I mean? Crab do care about.
He's still gonna get traded out of here.
I mean, if there's a market, that's a whole nother conversation. If it's a market for him, but I mean,
yeah. Last
I mean,
the Bucks. That was the last rumor because they said the Bucks wanted to
who?
Anthony Simons. The Bucks did make an offer to the Celtics, but I guess the Crab didn't like it. I caught that rumor before we went live.
What was the player? What was the player in return?
I don't remember who it was. But they said the Bucks did make an offer. I think it was some picks. Was it some picks? Something like that. But anyways, either which way he's going. He's going. I don't know when, but I know he's gonna go before the trade deadline.
Yeah, but it gotta be the right offer too. If it ain't like nothing where it's like,
oh yeah, so it would be so I think Thing wants Sam Hauser. They want Hauser and him. I forgot who the return is gonna be.
Was it Miles Turner?
I saw that one too. I don't think.
We hanging the phone up. You ain't. I still would say no for Miles Turner, but yeah, we gonna hang the phone up. Miles Turner not even the first name you say. Like we ain't getting no Kyle Kuzma like Bobby Portis. Fuck out of here.
I'd rather go give. No, this is what it was. So it was like for I think it's Brooklyn to Brooklyn. Him and Hauser. For Sharp.
Claxton.
No, for Sharp.
Darren Sharp. Okay.
Yeah, Darren Sharp. And no Claxton. I don't know if they Brooklyn wants to move on.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Sharp. I like Sharp.
Yeah.
We try to get
the
him.
The guy who did that said that too. The guy who was talking about that trade on YouTube was saying he likes Sharp too. He was like,
Brad wanted him. Brad wanted him. I think he just went to Brooklyn.
Okay, and then the other one was the French dude for Atlanta. Number 10.
Zabashir?
Huh?
Was it Dyson Daniels?
No, French. He was the number 1 pick from France. Played for Atlanta Hawks. He was number 10.
So he'll be part of the team too. You talking about he'll be part of the team?
Yeah, like these are the rumors. Like as far as like Celtics trades and stuff like that.
I ain't gonna lie, that's very.
I don't know. I don't think it's Hauser in that deal right there to Atlanta. I don't think Hauser would be part of that deal. I think it would be Simons. This all has to do with Simons. These trades that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He would be the number 1. Yeah. So do you know about the French
I'd be
dude?
interested.
I forgot his name. His first name is
They say, man, he may be the worst number one pick though since Anthony Bennett though, but he better than Anthony Bennett. But good God,
But
like,
they try to say
I
that
don't.
the breakdown the dude gave was that Atlanta, for some reason, when they draft guys, they don't give them like their what they call it. You know how they did with Sam Hauser, Cater, and all that.
They don't put him in the G League or nothing. They don't.
Exactly. They don't work these guys
I
in
mean,
or whatever.
I'll say that. I say this though, man. When it comes to Celtics and wings, for the most part, most people do pretty decent as a wing. So I mean, hey, maybe he come. If he did hypothetically, he came over here and you being around guys like Jason Tatum,
Correct.
Jaylen Brown, and Winners, and
Elevate
guys
your game.
Hugo Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Hugo Gonzalez. Because I ain't gonna lie, that Zapashir kid, he not even better than he. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But Simon, I'm definitely not opposed to Simon. But I mean, it sucks if he had to walk for nothing. Don't get twisted. Like that's a
I don't
terrible
think they're
scenario.
gonna do that. I don't think they're
That's
gonna
a
let him
terrible
walk.
scenario. We got money. We got cash space.
Yeah.
But but he ain't been bad. I'll say that in the playoff run, I don't mind him. But next to Jason Tatum, I don't mind him on a team with Jason Tatum come back. I'll say that. I wouldn't mind
Milwaukee, from what they say, Milwaukee really wants him. Like I said, we still need a center, dog. That's definite that we need a center.
we get Darren Gafford. Chase, I ain't gonna lie. Chase Hauser, what did Hauser do today? I ain't gonna lie. He was 2 for 8. Man, he was 2 for 8. Man, he gotta go, bro. He was 1 for 7. And Trey Hauser for Gafford, bro. And then figure out what we do with Simons because we got a big man, and then Tatum coming back, and we figure out what we do with Simons. And unfortunately, he got walked for free. I mean, whatever. I mean, maybe we get a TPE. Maybe we can get a TPE if he signs. So I don't know how to. I think that's.
But if they let Sam go, Sam, it's letting Sam and him go.
I think don't we got Bird? Don't we got Simon's bird rights? We got Simon's bird rights, right?
Huh?
We got Simon's bird rights, right?
I don't really remember on that.
If we got a bird right, because we get a TPE or something like that, we get time. We get
so. If they did, they would have probably kept him. I think that's why they're trying to move him. They don't have.
No, but he's still restricted. He'll still be restricted though. That's the thing. We still have a bird rights. He still be restricted.
Yeah.
It's just we probably offer him more money than everybody else. That's because we can. I don't know. Because Sam Howell, he got to go.
Listen,
to
me that it made no sense that. I mean, they was talking about like Drew Holiday last night in the game. I mean, not last night, the night before. When we lost to Portland. He was like, Brad did at least let him know that it's a possibility he's going to get traded early. He said it wasn't like
absolutely
like how Milwaukee did him. He said he got traded by Milwaukee. Nobody said nothing to him. He was asleep. Said his agent called him and said, "Yeah, you know." He said so that he at least respected that, but he said he did still has some harsh feelings that Boston let him go. He still felt.
I mean, of course you'd be mad, but it's like he kept it real with you though. Like, bro, you ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, you may get traded, dog. You can't get mad. I mean, I understand personally, like if you were on the end, I ain't. But like, bro, I mean, he only played like 12 games this season, so
yeah. But yeah, the Gafford thing looked like it's gonna be. It might be that, but you never know. They'll put out one thing and keep running with that narrative, and then Brad will pull some motherfucking shit that you didn't even see coming. You know what I mean?
That's why I ain't gonna lie. That's why I fuck with Brad. Brad do some shit like you ain't see coming, and it's like it makes sense, and we ain't ever even had in mind. Like it'd be crazy. And like what the heck? I'm like, what the heck? Like the Drew Holiday was predictable. Outside the Drew Holiday was predictable per se, right? As soon as that happened, it was like, yo, Brad, make the move, Brad, make the move.
Yeah, because they like Drew Holiday. They like Drew Holiday. You know what I mean? So
yeah, so it was obvious too. Like it was obvious. Yeah,
went to Portland. We took him from Portland, win a championship, and then who we trade him to? Oh, Portland. You still want him?
Hey, and it's like it was so crazy. It was like, wait, as soon as the Bucks did that, it was like, thank you, Milwaukee.
Correct.
Hey, Malcolm Brogdon, Robert Williams. Hey,
and I'm glad that that Dame shit did not work. Because I'll never forget Jay Williams talking about,
Oh
oh,
my
that's
God.
that's the best duo. They was like over Tatum and Brown. He said yes. Before they even played a game. No, I think it was after one
No,
game
they
he said that.
one game though. It's like, bro,
Correct. You can't say
like really, that's
that's
what we're
gonna
doing.
work. Yeah,
That's
correct.
what we're
So
doing. That's what we're doing though, bro. Like, listen,
I like
listen.
Jay
All I
Williams.
know is,
That probably was the only take
hey,
I
all
never
I
cared.
also, unfortunately, is too though. New
Mm-hmm.
Jokic has he hyperextended his knee and will be out to like 4 weeks. So
Who?
he looked like
Jokic?
it looked like he may not make NBA
All
first
star?
team.
Oh, first
He
team.
won't make
Yeah.
he won't make he may make NBA period. He may not be eligible. It's a
Yeah.
65 game rule.
Correct.
So 4 weeks is a lot of time. Thin Brad sended Brad Jeans for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. That makes Jaylen Brown first team All NBA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who knows? First team All NBA Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. I didn't watch
I'm
that
just
game too
saying.
against the Blazers. I didn't get to watch that. I heard that
Yeah, man.
they threw a lot
Derek White, Jaylen
of
Brown.
doubles at
Communication
him.
was bad.
Yeah,
It
well, I
was
heard they
bad.
threw a lot of doubles. That's the first team that really doubled him. And I didn't really pay attention to that. I was like, damn, that's the first real team to really double Jalen. And that's why it's funny when you
Yeah,
was reading the
it's a
stats
different.
about Pritchard and everybody else stepping up tonight because they didn't step up the other night, you know?
Yeah, no,
So,
Derek White was tripping. Derek White was bad too, though. He was tripping.
yeah,
Derek
I
White
heard
was
about
tripping,
that. I heard
but
about that.
he was tripping. Only with the rebounding thing too. They was killing us on the boards, bro. Like that was the other thing too. Like they was killing us on the boards, and
Yeah, he hyperextended his knee. That's what happened to Jokic.
He extended his knee,
Mm.
and it's like so
That man moves slow. I don't know how he hyperextended his.
that's 65. So that's 60. I think he stepped on the teammate foot. He stepped on his teammate foot. And then this is this nasty part though. And I will be talking about this prior tomorrow. I talk about the we will do the Celtics podcast too later this week. Yes. Probably we're gonna figure that out, y'all. We got y'all. But it is nasty though, y'all, that now y'all want to complain about the 65 game rule about making NBA all defensive team when Jokic get hurt. And funny enough, I'm saying this, but when it affected Joel Embiid, now y'all didn't care. But when it's Jokic, you know what I mean? Now y'all want to talk about, y'all want to cry about the 65 game rule, man. We ain't doing that. We is not doing that. So it is what it is. Now granted, I do think they need to maybe adjusted to be made, because I ain't gonna lie, he had a crazy ass season, not be all NBA. I ain't gonna lie, he has a crazy ass season, not be all NBA. So I would say it should be more of a compromise. I do think it should be like, if I do, like, cause I don't mind a 65 game though, but if you are going to do that, let's say maybe 55 games.
55.
Let's do it. I'm just saying, because Jokic's having a crazy ass season, bro. The fact that he ain't gonna make an NBA team, possibly most likely an NBA team, is crazy. Motherfucker averaging, man, leading, he top 5 in points per game and leading in assists and rebounds. Maybach, he ain't gonna make an NBA team because he ain't make the 65 game rule.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, but that being said too, but when Joel Embiid was doing all shit, he was doing on MVPs and all that season, y'all didn't care about that shit like that.
Correct.
But now with Jokic is doing, like, come on, I'm just saying though, bro. I don't mind a 65 game with me personally, but if I were willing to compromise and say, you know what, maybe 55.
Bro, they might as well, because dog, it's sad that you pay a ticket to go watch, a star play, and then you hearing low management or all this and that. And,
I'll say 55 games. Yeah. If you
65 I think 65 is cool.
But like maybe 55. But like, I'll say that because you can't play 55 games, then all right, you shouldn't belong to no team anyway. You should belong to no NBA team as a team. Can't play for 55 games.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You're right. Hey, Joker literally having one of the best seasons ever, but 65 seems responsible. I mean, like you said, it happens though, man. But hey, I'll say this though, Jaylen Brown, how he been playing, That's because Luka. I don't know. Luka gonna play 65 games. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shay's a lot. We all know Shay's a lot.
Yeah.
I think Cade Cunningham may be a lot. That's
Mm-hmm.
3 spots right there. Victor Wembanyama may not play 65 games. Shoot. So, hey, Jaylen Brown, season he's having. Hey, because like even like I said tonight, he didn't have 30 tonight, but guess what? He had 10 assists.
Correct.
That's some Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown.
And everybody else stepped up too. So
that's two. He had So, and like you said, Hugo Gonzalez may be still the draft. I'm letting y'all know that boy Hugo Gonzalez, man. Hey, that boy Hugo, man.
That boy
Hugo
good.
Boss.
Hugo
Boss, man.
That boy good, man. That boy good.
Hugo Boss.
JT's coming back soon too. JT soon to come back. I say somewhere in March. That's where
Sam Howell for Gafford, man. Sam Howell for Gafford, man.
Yep.
Or shit, Sam Howell for Gafford, and we can get Darren Sharp.
Darren Sharp. I had to look him up, man.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind Darren Sharp.
Yeah.
And then we try Sam. And then the crazy, who would try Sam? I don't know. We get somebody for Simons. I don't know what that would be, but
that's gonna happen, man. Because the day he got traded, they was talking about fucking letting him go, anyways.
Man, hold up, man. We gotta see Spam.
What?
Man, I ain't gonna address that.
That was crazy.
Yeah, like
that was nasty.
I ain't gonna address that.
That was nasty work.
You out of here. You out of here. Shout out to everybody though. Shout out to everybody.
Exactly.
But like we don't do the spam. We don't do the spam. It don't matter what it is, but that was spam. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
We gonna do the Celtics Nation podcast. It will be coming soon. But we still working on technically a little bit. Like I said, we're gonna give y'all that later this week. So T Kill, if you want to, like we were going because we were probably gonna drop the link on that. Then we're gonna drop the link on that. So I'm also I'm going live tomorrow. I'm doing a doubleheader tomorrow. Rumble the Ring tomorrow. Like something to talk about basketball tomorrow, whatever. Shoot, we may do shit. You know what I mean? So
definitely tap in.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is with that. Yeah, man. PHS VIP. Joker, appreciate everybody from joining the live, man. Go Pats, go Pats, go. Like I said, man, I'm excited. Like I said, I ain't been excited as a Patriots fan in a long time. Long time. You know what I mean? And crazy thing, shout out to the Mac Jones era. Shout out to the Mac Jones era. I wasn't excited for the Mac Jones, but now this team right here, like I ain't never feel confident in a team in years. You know what I mean? This is like give me like the Tom Brady era. You know what I mean? It's like damn, we competing. We in the mix. You know what I mean?
Right. We in the mix.
Like, we in the mix. So hey, shout out to the Patriots. Go Pats, go. Like I said, Dolphins next.
Yeah.
I think it's going to
spank them too. We need to spank them.
We need to spank them. We need to do them dirty. We need to do them guys dirty, which I feel like we're going to do. They're going to be harder than the Jets per se. Dolphins always play us hard. They're more than one of the most annoying teams to go against when the Patriots. They're annoying.
Right.
Very annoying team.
But it's good that they come in here though.
Absolutely. We ain't going down Miami. I ain't gonna lie. We went down Miami. It was the other way around. Like, hold up, but we want to handle business down there in Miami. They got to come down here in the cold.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So, hey, we're gonna do what we gotta do against them. Get the Dolphins and become 14-3.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Let's go 14-3. You know, and hey. Hopefully, I'm rooting for the Chargers. I don't know. I don't think they're going to win, but I'm rooting for the Chargers now. Get that dub, Chargers. Boat Nation. Chargers. Get that. Hey, listen, man. Get that dub, man. Go in Denver. Get that dub, man. You know what I mean? We get that number one. We get that bye week, man. Hey, we get that bye week. But if not, it is what it is, man. We play who we got to play, man. So
That's a fact. Gotta
once
play
again, though, man, Absolutely. Appreciate Robert tuning in, though, man. Oh, Maybach Sports. Go, like I said, just, like you said, just type in Maybach Sports. You're gonna find it. You're gonna find Maybach, man. You're gonna find everything. Let me see. Man, what my John at?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
comment, subscribe to both channels, man. True to King TV, Maybach Sports. If you're trying to find me, don't separate it. Just put it in one word, Maybach Sports, and stroll down, and you'll see my channel. I appreciate everybody for rocking with us. Keep tuning in. We're gonna keep bringing the Patriots content, Celtic content. True will be bringing what else? The Rumble in the Ring, the wrestling content. Just
Absolutely.
check for us. We're gonna be
Russell,
dropping
yeah.
content. You know,
Robert said
and we want
Maybach Sport, yeah. True to King TV, like I said, True to King TV, Rumble the Ring. We will do Rumble the Ring tomorrow. Like I said, hey, WrestleMania season, man. WrestleMania season upon us, you know what I mean? Almost there. We almost, well, it's not taking Rumble. I'm jumping ahead, but listen, it's about to be around the corner. You know what I mean? So listen, it's really, hey, like I said, man. Like I said, we got a couple more Patriots. Yeah, this is the last Patriots VIP podcast of the year. So hey, Happy New Year to y'all. For Patriots, man. This is the last Patriots VIP for the year. We're going on. We're coming back at it 2026 like nothing happened, man. And hey, go past go. Like I said, subscribe to True to King TV, subscribe to Maybach Sports TV, everything he got going on. You know what I mean? Boom. And we come together as Patriots VIP podcast. Then, like I said, we're going to do Celtics Nation, you know, a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? And like I said, also, we are looking for other potential co-hosts for Celtic Nation. So if you're interested,
correct.
Hey, we are looking forward for that. You know what I mean? So y'all hey, if you would like to join, whatever, or to join the discussion, whatever, just let us know, man. We'll send a link, whatever case may be. So, hey, Patriots VIP podcast. Peace, do salute. Have a good night. Happy New Year to y'all.
Happy
Peace,
New
deuces.
Year. We out. Peace.